Well, I'll put Brock Lesnar.
I don't even know what to say with that. Hey, did the other one go?
No.
Are we on now?
Yeah.
I think we're on.
Okay. Well.
Fuck the intros. Fuck all that shit.
You know who these fuckers
Getting out
are?
the brass fucking tax.
That's good.
Okay.
You know.
We just watched WrestleMania 34. That's what the fuck it was supposed to be. And I know we supposed to sit here and
Someone
talk
said
about
Dick
how
Dick
fucking
just
great
won.
shit is and all this other fucking bullshit. But what the fuck just happened? I mean, what the fuck just happened? You're telling me this. So, you got Roman Reigns who get busted open the hard way because Brock Lesnar gets some hard on for fucking using a fucking elbow that I can't remember him even using.
It kind of looked like Roman cut himself though.
Yeah.
He did.
He did.
But
He cut his out deep.
And then Brock just opened him up.
But see, the thing about it is he did the same thing to fucking Randy Orton, if you fucking remember. And that's how Randy Orton got that fucking title fucking ring. Hold on for a second. I'm cooking right now.
Randy got the first 15 minutes of this shit.
No. So, you got this motherfucker who didn't use that fucking elbow when he was in the fucking UFC cutting people open, but he comes to WWE and he want to cut motherfuckers open. Where the fuck are you going with this shit? Why the fuck this cocksucker still here? Why the fuck is he still here? This was supposed to be the last fucking night. Oh shit.
Plunder.
There's civilians over here, man.
It was supposed to be the last fucking night of that motherfucker.
Who takes the extinguishers to the city? Who is Smokey the Bear?
Shit, we need to call motherfucking McGruff and that fake ass
Geico commercial.
No, yeah, that's a Geico commercial.
Take a bite out of crime.
That fake ass god damn it, I can't. I'm so pissed. I can't.
But you know what? This sounds like a broken record. This shit happens all the fucking time.
Every fucking.
You guys put all you guys.
Them two last matches. The fucking Universal one and the tag team. And what the fuck? We went to Make-A-Wish and pulled a kid and gave him a tag title?
I thought it was a girl, but I guess his name is Nicholas.
Make-A-Wish.
Listen.
His family has some good tickets.
Let me say this. The WWE has just gave David Arquette a fucking reprieve.
Yeah,
I can't even talk shit about
that shit. You can't talk shit about that shit no more, damn it.
I know. I'm about to say that. I can't even talk shit about it anymore.
That shit should never come out of your fucking mouth. David Arquette, WCW heavyweight title.
This is what I got to say about it. I want to know.
I thought it was a girl too.
I want to know.
If you see something, read them motherfucker.
Yeah, I want to know what they gonna say tomorrow. What can John Cena get on the microphone and tell me tomorrow? You're still a fucking loser. You're a fucking 10-time loser. You're never gonna give up. You're never gonna give up. You're gonna keep getting up and getting your ass knocked back down.
I forgot
this
that
is
shit
the stupidest shit ever.
Hold on.
The Undertaker squashed him. It wasn't a dream match. It was a dream shit show.
We have to get this shit out the way.
That was horrible.
You know, this ain't old ass France in the 1800s, but I'm gonna fall on my motherfucking sword right now. I was talking shit about Ronda Rousey. How the fuck Ronda Rousey have a better match than them 3 motherfucking matches?
She sure did.
How the fuck you let a newcomer here, Undertaker, this motherfucker, he looked the best in years. John Cena, go fucking retire. You're done. That tag team title shit.
Never been a
what the fuck was that horse shit? And the last shit.
Traveling Taker needs to retire now.
And the last shit, you had motherfucking punk ass Brock Lesnar just squashed. It was the same match from fucking 31, just 3 years later. It was the same fucking match. So you tell me only geriatric motherfuckers that can beat up Brock Lesnar. You gotta be 50 and up. You gotta have an AARP card to get a piece of his ass.
Shit ass mania.
And it's the same thing.
I second that, man.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with John Cena. What is Roman Reigns gonna get on the mic and tell you tomorrow?
He got busted the hard way. He got busted open the hard way. And John Cena,
there's nothing he can say.
You lost under 5 minutes to a 53-year-old motherfucker. It was under 5 fucking minutes. His goddamn walking down the aisle took longer than that match.
I'll tell you this much. I'm being straight up honest.
And Undertaker, go fucking retire again, you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really glad we're adults. Because if you were a kid right now,
you be hurt.
Your life is fucked. Because your heroes ain't never gonna fucking win. Like Roman Reigns ain't winning a goddamn thing.
What is the fuck?
And he's supposed to be the biggest guy in the company.
What is the fuck?
You got John Cena.
You keeping a part
It made no sense, man.
I swear.
I was telling these guys.
The motherfucker should be fired.
I was telling these guys, Randy, this is what happened. They was all ready for Brock Lesnar to go, and then Brock Lesnar at the last minute, probably yesterday at breakfast. You know what? I'm going to stay.
Now, Randy,
and with him doing that, he fucks everyone else. Because, like, this was a year in the work. You were going to tolerate Brock Lesnar beating everyone this whole year because Roman was going to get his big payoff, which was supposed to catapult him into a higher level of superstardom than it was before.
Best match was Flair versus Noodles.
God damn. That is racist as fuck.
Yeah,
Who was that?
I forgot who it was.
That's
Listen, the sad shit about this shit, the women had better fucking matches than some of the men.
That was Paul.
Who's Paul?
Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Paul.
Flair versus
What
Noodles.
is he white?
Clips 1, 2, 3.
You know Paul.
Clips 1, 2, 3 said we got
Paul used to wrestle with us.
We got
Oh,
a
the
lot of people
beaner.
on here
Yeah, the
today.
wetback. Yeah, hey, Paul, hey, wetback Paul, how you doing, bro?
All right,
He's actually right around the corner.
Oh yeah, this episode of Wrestleheads is filmed in live studio.
Yeah, like
We do have to tell you that we did have a pre-show, but the phone overheated.
yeah,
So it is
it's fucking
both.
hot.
I guess
it's fucking hot.
It just goes.
But
to
you know
show
what?
that
You know what
that's
really
what
irritated
they
me
do.
about this WrestleMania was they had that whole Braun Strowman shit looking for his fucking tag team partner, which wasted like 10, 15 fucking minutes. When that 10, 15 minutes could have been put towards fucking Shinsuke and fucking AJ.
Oh yeah, that's another fucking disappointment. I'm sorry.
But it's more than
I'm
that.
sorry.
Jose.
People. You got to speak up on that. People was sitting there throwing all their hopes on that match, and it fucking didn't deliver.
But it didn't have time to. They hurry up and
How
got
long-
him out of there.
Somebody give me some minutes. I know one of the people know.
That was
How many
20
minutes
minutes.
was that goddamn
That was
match?
actually 20 minutes. That's it.
Their match was 20
It
minutes.
should have went 30, 35 minutes.
So they couldn't do shit in 20 minutes?
They want to show up Japan and shit. I'm sorry, but they didn't do that tonight.
They
sorry.
couldn't. They couldn't because you know what? It got to be poor time management when you got into the last 5 matches. It went to become a race
Oh, bro,
against
said, "Ha, ha,
time
Beaner can't speak Spanish."
versus, you know what I'm saying? But you know what?
Shit's getting racial.
But you know what? Here's the thing.
What do you say?
You started it, so shut up.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing with that though. I mean, where do you go from here? I'm still lost. I don't know where you go from here. Cause look, what you
Okada
gonna
was
do?
there. Yeah.
Okada, yeah, he was there.
Okada was in there. There was a lot of them. in
Yeah,
there.
he was there laughing probably.
Shit, he like, hey, I'm like Brock Lesnar. I got 500 some plus fucking days being champ.
Hey, but he can wrestle.
I don't know, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what
It's
the
too
fuck
long.
happened here. I really don't.
It's like you almost don't know where the fuck to go.
It was a good card, man. Like, it was a good card.
It had the
good
potential
matches
to be a
lined
good
up.
card.
It really was.
The women,
And
the sad
some of
shit, the women fucking delivered tonight, and the fucking dudes let you down.
Some of the outcomes were pretty good.
Dude,
but it's just the last one.
Charlotte versus Asuka, a lot of people didn't like it. That's what I told you was gonna happen.
That was a
It
good
needed to
match.
happen.
Yeah.
It needed to happen. Her shit needed to end. She got past that shit. I didn't like she tapped so fast. I would like to see a little more struggle.
Yeah.
Maybe it was time constraints or some shit
I
like
think a
that.
lot of it is time constraints.
You had to go look for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
but
match.
see, you got all this extra bullshit. And you tell me, Braun Strowman, yeah, we're going to be all over the place in this fucking episode.
That's the point I was gonna make.
Hold on, Braun Strowman couldn't get a tag team partner, but you got goddamn Elias coming out there getting FU from fucking John Cena? You had a crowd full of motherfuckers from NXT sitting out there. You had the British division sitting out there. You had, it was what? It was some more motherfuckers sitting out there. Are you telling me you couldn't find him a tag team partner? He wouldn't got a fucking 10-year-old kid?
Transgender.
I think
I'm not even touching that.
Oh, hell no.
I think what makes it so bad is that they spent weeks on that storyline. They spent weeks and gave it a decent build up to give you a surprise that he's gonna have a surprise partner.
We sat here
And-
and went over who the partners could be. You wasted our fucking time, you cockmouse. You wasted our fucking time.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, man.
You sat here. Everybody went through the scenario. Rey Mysterio. Oh, maybe it could be Lashley. Oh, it could be this motherfucker.
Big
it could be the
Cass.
mailman.
No,
It could be the milkman. It could be this motherfucker.
No, you know
and then
what,
you sit here
Ron
and,
Jeremy
and
shit,
you
I don't give a fuck.
and you hell. I mean, he would have been entertaining, but you get a fucking kid who looked at scared, even if he knew what was going to happen, he looked at scared as fuck.
Here's my question.
Like
though.
he's a half a second from pissing his panties.
Oh dear Lord, what was that?
Hey, here's my question though.
Spiders,
You have to remember on Monday Night Raw, Braun Strowman said that it was going to be someone just like him. How the fuck was Nicholas like him?
Now, you think they they already told the kid he was gonna be picked.
Yeah.
I personally think they had someone else lined up, and the shit fell through at the last minute.
She looked too
and they-
scared up
and
on
they,
the
and
apron.
they came up with this shit at the last minute.
You
I
gotta
think
sign a
that's
waiver
what
though,
happened.
bro. You gotta sign a waiver.
Just like I think Brock re-signed at the last minute and fucked up everything.
Well, you see, I broke that shit earlier.
I feel like
where he signed with the UFC and the WWE.
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah, this motherfucker is goddamn important. His shirts don't sell worth shit, but hey, let him fucking do that shit. He come with them fucking Jimmy Jack shits all the fucking time. Somebody like them fucking sandwiches.
I don't know.
Someone said Jinder winning the title was worse than that kid.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Hey,
Hell, I think Jinder Mahal should have won that belt.
Brock bullshit.
Because this is where
Rusev should have won that
this
shit.
is where people have to
The
realize
motherfucking, it was Rusev.
Jinder
The
is
most
not a one-hit
motherfucking
wonder.
over in that match. It wasn't Randy Orton. It wasn't Bobby Roode. Who got the loudest pop in that match? Who the fuck it was?
Rusev.
You goddamn right.
Look at
And
your
that's why
chest.
he doesn't win. Thank God for the greatest battle royal.
And you
Because I
see-
think that's why
and you-
Jinder got that belt.
And you see, and the thing about it is, Rusev keep getting fucked
That shit
over
came
because
all
somebody
over
want to
here.
fuck his wife. And that's the fucking thing about it. And they can't stand that shit.
Congratulations to Naomi for winning the women's battle royal.
And Cedric Alexander for winning the cruiserweight.
And congratulations to Cedric Alexander for winning the 205.
And Matt Hardy won the fucking shit with
And Matt
help.
Hardy with the return of Bray Wyatt.
Like, where the fuck he go?
He threw him in the water like on Double Dragon. And he came back as Bray Wyatt.
Oh my
He
god.
had that apron on like he was cooking meats.
Oh
So,
my god.
congratulations to him.
Nick MVP
Hey,
might as well fucking have Enzo Amore face Lesnar. Hey, fuck it. Why not? Hey, they ain't going after him no more in them fucking charges. Shit. If Enzo would have came out there, I was like, oh shit.
It was paused. Live video paused. Reconnecting. There it goes.
is it bad?
No, I got it on the Wi-Fi. But
Well, I say
We
congratulations
got
to
80
Seth Rollins
people on this
also.
shit. Man.
Like,
yeah, it was a
Live video pause again.
because people everybody just watch this bullshit, right?
Is anybody on Wi-Fi?
The same motherfuckers,
I'm not.
the same motherfuckers, other motherfuckers, and we all got the frustration. We just seen that buttery bullshit.
Congratulations to Seth Rollins for winning the IC belt.
And
Hell of a comeback story. by the
no,
way.
that match was good. That was a really good match.
Finn Balor with this alternative shit now.
Hey, but you knew it was coming. They needed somebody.
It's just like JR said though. When they start bringing politics into this shit, it fucking alters the show, and in some cases makes it look bad, man. When you start doing outcomes of matches because of politics, now it ain't wrestling no more.
Mr. Pickle knows they made Roman look strong all
Mr.
year
Pickle.
for nothing. I don't know where the fuck he
name.
be seeing Roman Reigns be
I
getting
remember-
fucked up.
I don't remember him looking strong. He didn't look strong in this build-up leading up to this match.
Nope.
Brock dominated him through the whole fucking build-up, dominated him
Shit,
through everything.
he be getting border
and
talks
then
all
he
over the
dominated
fucking
him
place.
tonight. I mean, it just didn't make any sense at all. Because now he's supposed to be your big god, but how can you legitimately have any hope in Roman whatsoever? Again, I'm glad we're all adults in this room, but think about all those kids. Think about, hey, Fonzo, Randy, think about that poor bastard with that Roman vest that had that Roman vest on when we were at T-Mobile at Elimination Chamber. Someone better watch him, because he might wind up dead in the morning.
tonight.
He might kill himself. It's that
He
bad.
probably kicked some tables over.
I mean, it's
Amar
that
saying,
bad.
was Finn Balor throwing up the gay surrender?
I don't know. But I mean, even with them, they had a good match. Charlotte and Asuka. Charlotte, great entrance. Great entrance.
That was good. Well, we got fucking
But
jokesters on here.
It was nice. And I'm glad fucking, hey, I like the fact that Mahal won the U.S. belt. It shows that he is a legitimate wrestler.
Let's see. Eric Joseph said,
What else? Oh.
You two some big boys. Well, thank you for eyeing us fucking down like that.
Rusev,
Shit.
Rousey and Angle and Triple H and Stephanie. That match was actually a lot better than I gave it credit for.
Hey, that's why I wrote
It
this.
really
That's why I
was.
wrote the shit earlier. Hey, you gotta say or tell the truth, you know? We fucking threw her titties in the fucking dirt, and that bitch came to play.
She looked like
She came. You gotta give her credit.
With some training
Ronda
and some
Rousey
direction.
came to fucking play. Like, I don't know what the fuck that shit was on Raw. Maybe she did that shit on purpose to have us thinking she
I
could
don't
do
know.
shit. But that had to be the most miraculous fucking training ever.
She was still a little sketchy though with her throws and shit like that.
But I mean, it seemed like all four, like Stephanie did good too. Like
Yeah.
all four integral parts for what their limits
Kurt
are.
Angle gave it all he
They
got.
did good. They did okay.
Hey, if you wanted to pick a shitty one that looking at it was Kurt Angle.
And Kurt Angle still came through in the end.
He looked shitty.
Wow.
Like you see his age.
Yeah.
Like you see it. But
And-
Ronda Rousey, I'm sorry, You gotta give credit where credit's due, man.
Yeah.
She brought that shit and it was surprised. She got her shit under control. You know, she came, she seen the fucking 80,000 people up in there. She went fangirl. She got in that ring. She controlled her fucking shit. She went to work, and she was better than advertised.
She really was.
She was better than advertised, and I'm like, you know.
Congratulations to the Bludgeon Brothers too. They finally got their moment. They squashed the New Day in the
it's been a lot of fucking years.
They squashed them, but you know what? That was one that we could live with because they deserved it. All the way back from the Wyatt family.
Eric Jose said, "Could you guys beat Kurt Angle in a race?" So it looked like this dude. He's on the fat.
Is it the same hoe cake that keeps saying this shit?
I guess it is.
Oh, okay. Well, your mom's a man. Anyway, so anyway, you know, getting back to this shit. The next one was that Undertaker shit with John Cena. And see, my thing is this, you know, if you're gonna bring the Undertaker back for this, and I remember I was going back and forth with you guys all day about this, saying it shouldn't have been a match. It should have just been like a physical confrontation or whatever.
It was a fucking squash.
I mean, the Undertaker went out there and demolished him. Again, if John Cena was your hero, if you were a little kid, where do you go from there? Because he keeps losing.
53-year-old man.
But it's more than the Undertaker, Randy.
53-year-old man.
Randy, it's more than the Undertaker. John Cena keeps coming out with this same never give up bullshit and keeps losing.
53-year-old man.
He keeps on losing, fella.
With a hip operation, came out there and barnstormed John Cena.
You can't even wash a car for a person with no insurance with a never give up towel right now. You can't.
Shit, he just need to give up.
Yeah.
What was that shit Seth Rollins used to have them shirts? Just give up. You know? That's where it's at, man. Go do movies, son. You're done.
Yeah, I agree.
Undertaker, you had your better send off. You're done. Go home.
And then one of the good feel-good stories of the night was Daniel Bryan returning. And, you know, him and Shane McMahon, they defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I mean, Daniel Bryan has not lost his touch with the crowd, man.
No. Travelino did say something good. Cena needs the heel turn.
But see, they've been calling for that heel turn for so long, man. Just like we were calling for this Undertaker versus Cena for so long, and this was the outcome. Randy was right. We should have never saw it. If it was going to be like we should have never saw it.
John Cena can job to the old ass Undertaker, but not to fucking Rusev.
Well, we already have been now.
Not to Rusev, not to fucking Elias,
not to Ziggler,
not to fucking Ziggler,
not to any of the upper-coming talent, bro.
Yeah.
He'll squash you, but fucking 50-something-year-old.
But see, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck is the problem? Where these old
Nicholas, he ruined the
fucks.
tag division.
What happened?
Fuck Nicholas, he ruined the tag division.
It wasn't him. It was whoever made the decision to go that way. That was just silly. If you were gonna do it like that, you should just have Braun do it in a handicap match, man. And
it still don't make no fucking sense.
And I didn't like the way he just barnstormed Sheamus and Cesaro like they weren't holding down the Raw titles for most of the year. They got murked. You know what I'm saying?
It was
like Sheamus was out there with them white tipped fucking mohawks like that dude from Belly.
Why?
There was a lot of squash matches.
Why, if you look at the
because of time.
If you look at the early part,
it goes back to time.
If you look at the early part of WrestleMania, it was good. The early shit was good. You got the fucking Intercontinental. You got Charlotte and Asuka.
Even with Nia Jax beating Alexa Bliss, that was good.
Yeah, I mean,
they told the story.
They told the story. They gave you the storyline. The fucking fat girl overcomes it all. You know, she gets her moment.
Showing her skin too.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, you see somebody like Nia who been busting her ass for so fucking long. Yeah. And she finally got her moment. So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just.
That's some racist ass comments up in these.
It's gonna be a lot of racist shit.
Shit.
Yeah, well, don't. We don't have to say the real offensive ones. Just let's slide past them, man, because it's not worth it. We joke around, but motherfuckers really be getting too far on that shit. But you know what? I will say this.
At Legacy, hopefully Wrestleheads will block you soon. So who the fuck is Legacy Clan? Those are the ones that saying the racist shit?
Yeah.
What do you say?
No, don't say it on the air, dude. But I do want to get to the AJ Styles Nakamura because it was a bit of a dream match for a lot of folks.
See what the fuck they saying.
It seems like with AJ and Nakamura, they did the traditional slow climb to the fucking heat, and it seemed like right when they started drawing the heat in, they had to cut their match. They had to go home, and you're thinking, okay, they're going home about 15 minutes early than expected. Why? so Braun Strowman can walk to the back of the arena and get Nicholas. That's why.
Put him in the chair.
And it's ridiculous. But I do like the Nakamura heel turn.
Yeah.
We can't overshadow that because that means that they're not done. And hopefully they can get to a show where they got more time where you can really see what they got. Plus, I felt AJ needed to win the first one because he needed that moment. But Nakamura beat his ass from pillar to post. He did. I mean, super stiff, just connected on everything. And I mean, you know, they worked well together. And I think they did have a genuine moment before Nakamura hit him in the balls. I think that was a real genuine moment. Just like the class from Asuka too. Asuka showed a lot of class to Charlotte, and she was the one that I thought was gonna attack. But no, she did. She said Charlotte was ready. She gave her credit because fuck, no love lost. You were fucking undefeated for 800 days.
No, it was 9.
Okay, 900 days. So
yeah.
it had to be Charlotte.
That's the equivalent of almost 3 years.
The logic is this:
2.5.
It had to be Charlotte Flair because if it wasn't Charlotte Flair, who was it going to be? She had beaten everyone else.
And thank God they didn't do that fucking Ronda Rousey shit. Even though Ronda Rousey is more advanced, but I'm like,
Honestly, I had to lay back off of her.
whole another year, and that would have been 1,000 and some fucking days, like 1,200 fucking days.
I had to really back up off of Ronda, and I owe her an apology. She came to play tonight.
Hey.
She really did.
On the grand,
I thought that match was gonna be
on
shit.
the
I didn't think
grandest
Stephanie
stage
was gonna do half of that shit.
On the grandest stage
Triple H and Angle, you know what you're getting with those two.
No, I didn't.
But I didn't
know what the fuck I was
the
getting
ladies
at.
were the wild card to me, and they all kicked ass tonight. Stephanie titties kept almost falling out. What happened?
Just keeps reconnecting the Wi-Fi and disconnecting.
Did you turn the show off in there?
Yeah, I turned it off in there.
What the hell's going on, Spectrum?
Legacy Clan. You probably don't know anything. So the Legacy Clan, is that like the Ku Klux Klan or some shit?
Something, yeah. That's,
All right, well,
And they come on here about to just talk shit.
yeah, troll, you know.
all right, we'll take care of
Probably
that.
one of them Southern boys, man.
Keyboard gangsters, you know.
Nah, NXT main event.
Keyboard gangsters. Yeah. I met some of them.
Oh,
Who was that guy on Facebook? Jonathan Coachman or Jonathan something?
Jonathan Norris.
Yeah, John Norris, I
that
remember that
bitch. He
motherfucker.
stayed in the basement in North Carolina somewhere. Fuck.
Probably fucking raccoons and shit.
Yeah.
With the Lakers tattoo on his shoulder.
But he had gold teeth. It was funny.
You sure they were gold, not yellow?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Or
still.
you think they cut that match short too with AJ because maybe he was hurt and couldn't go that much? Maybe.
I don't know. He looked alright.
To me, I think they may have cut it short because
They had much shit going on.
they're gonna go again. So they maybe just this.
But this is WrestleMania, man.
It was
Oh, we get WrestleMania.
This isn't fucking Fastlane or Great Balls of
But
Fire.
yeah, you're gonna have a
and
little
shit.
kid up in there. Really? WrestleMania.
This isn't a fucking in your house. This is Wrestle
I
fucking
wonder if
Mania.
somebody can take the time and see how long it took for Braun Strowman to do all that talking and then go get fucking young Nick.
Look it up, Fonzo. Be handy.
Get on the keyboard, Fonzo.
Well, because
Get the-
the match
get the
Nakamura
statistician.
started at what, 45, right? 7:45.
No, 7:49. And it ended at 8:10.
Josh,
8:10,
Braun's
right?
mac and cheese is waiting upstairs.
And the match
Right, right.
The match didn't
People
start
know.
I
until
think Ed said that shit
I
last
think
night.
8,
People know.
About
35,
that.
8:40.
What?
The Brock match. That
Yeah.
What?
8:45.
8:45 is when the main event
The
started.
Brock Lesnar match.
So from 8:10 to 8:45 was your fucking tag team, the last tag team match.
So you said that shit was almost 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Because they cut at 10 after. They sure did.
Yeah. So
Yep.
that's where you're not.
Remember, because they came in on the float, the other entrance.
Yep.
Braun pushed the float off the fucking.
Stage.
ran out there to go get the fucking
Yeah.
kid.
He went. He just didn't go
Let's see,
in the front rows and shit. He went way in the back of the
Ray
fucking
Money
crowd.
8800. How about Cena selling the Undertaker's big boot? Yeah, that was horrible.
Oh,
Yeah, it was-
yeah.
he
we
went
were
Oh my
literally
God.
talking about shit.
He was like this far away.
That shit was worse than Alexa Bliss.
But see, you know what? John Cena's been doing that shit lately.
Can't get his face.
Not taking those moves.
He's going to movies, dude.
He's cock blocking, I guess, like his movie.
The Hall of Fame was better than Mania. God damn. I think Mania was a 5.
You start leaning NXT. I don't know if you can say a 5. You can probably say the fucking last couple of shit kind of fucked your head up. You know, if you can't discount the Intercontinental shit.
That was good.
You can't discount the
Asuka was good.
And Charlotte. The Bludgeon Brothers, that was a squash.
That's a squash, yeah.
Yeah, who else? The other match was a squash too. Sit here fucking think.
Well, Undertaker Cena was a squash.
Yeah. That shit didn't even make 5 minutes.
And they were dragging that shit out too, with Elias coming out and him coming in and out of the fucking ring.
They
Like
Warrior time right there, bro.
Yep, they blew a lot of time with
A
that
lot of
too.
fucking bullshit time.
Maybe Undertaker couldn't get his tights on fast enough or something. I don't know.
That motherfucker came there in them. He had them fucking pants on. He don't even wear the tights no more. He had pants in that fucking single.
I don't get it. To me, it was just a bad night for Roman Reigns all around. Undertaker put his clothes back on, dominated Cena. Lesnar dominated him, and then Undertaker and Brock Lesnar are probably on their way to a coffee shop to laugh and talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah, I cracked his ass open. I got him back for you. Fucking son of a bitch.
I don't know, dude. Like I used to be, I'm positive about the shit most
Can't
of the
wait
time.
for Lashley. So is that the next move? Is Lashley coming there to fuck him up tomorrow night?
Until
Because
I
technically,
see Lashley on WWE television, I don't believe he's showing
But
up.
see, technically now you have to kind of move Roman aside now, because he got fucked up and
Can't do it.
dominated and.
I forget who said it, but Nakamura heel versus Daniel Bryan. That'll be a good match.
If
Daniel Bryan go
I think
full
I
100.
think Nakamura as the heel is going to take that belt from AJ.
I think Daniel Bryan, now that he's back, I think he's gonna go. And he should a limited ass schedule.
Yeah.
You know, you
Like Brock Lesnar.
You certainly don't want him in there.
You
with
give him a
Lesnar.
little. You give him a little bit more than Brock Lesnar, but shit.
You don't want him in there with Strowman.
You sit there trying to hit the main pay-per-views.
Not house shows.
Yeah.
I can see him doing
So he's like a Hogan then.
Well, he's got a fucked up head.
See,
I mean,
see,
you want to preserve him.
That's what I'm saying. Like treat him like Hogan.
And then the next question is, I mean, I don't expect Kurt Angle to come out and be general manager tomorrow. Just like I don't expect Daniel Bryan to be general manager on SmackDown anymore.
Someone's saying that
No,
you gotta-
gonna be.
But see,
You gotta twist some shit up.
But see, you talking about two different situations, Chief. Kurt Angle ain't wrestling full time no more, or trying to. Daniel Bryan's
No, I
trying
think-
to go back to wrestle full time.
Well, see, that's the thing. I know Daniel Bryan's going to go back to wrestling full time, and I think Kurt Angle's just tired. He's going to go home.
I don't know. He want that check, fella. That's the easy
Got
money.
kids.
It makes
It's the easy money. He don't have to go wrestle at gyms.
It makes no
and
sense.
Shit like that.
But see, Randy, it makes no sense for him to have this match against his bosses, defeat them, and then think he's going to come to work tomorrow. And
He
go,
beat
hey,
him.
I still work with you. We'll still work for you.
Shit, what? Stephanie gonna come out there in
But
the sling?
that makes no sense. No, Stephanie and Triple H probably ain't going to show up until June. You know how they are. Once WrestleMania is over, they might do tomorrow,
It was
and then
about Ronda
they're
Rousey
done.
lighting up Triple H and he was running.
Yeah, and it's okay for a woman to beat up a man, but let a man fucking put his hands on a woman, and then here come the fucking parades.
Someone said, who was it? Who was it? I forget what I said. What if they're saving the Universal title for Lashley?
I think the Universal title is probably going to be obsolete. It's going to be over.
Scott.
How they gonna be obsolete, son?
They
They
should
still
get
running
rid of
two
it.
shows.
What?
No, you want them to get rid
No,
of
they're not. But Fonzo was saying they're going back to one pay-per-view.
No, they're gonna combine the pay-per-views. But that don't mean they're going back to.
They're gonna go SmackDown versus Raw. Gonna make SmackDown and gather the matches. Raw's gonna have their
Yeah.
matches.
That's what I said.
Financially, it's
That's
probably
what I said.
easier. You know, and then you don't have to fill the card out with extra matches.
And Brock
That was
Lesnar
people
can
that
take
you
his
wouldn't see.
vacation for the rest of the year.
Yeah, they keep using the SmackDown title to main event the shows.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Jeff
that's
Jarrett will be a GM, Ray Money.
and that's what I think. And that's what I think
he's
too.
going to be on SmackDown. He's going to take over SmackDown.
I think Jeff
Because I think
Jarrett
Shane
is going to be
McMahon-
a general manager.
Sami Man gonna go have his surgery and fade out. Daniel Bryan's gonna go back to semi or part-time, full-time shit, and that's gonna be that.
And I think the idea of Mark Henry being a general manager is not far-fetched either.
That's true.
Nah,
Why not?
no, you don't need him. He's doing a good job being a talent value. You don't want that taking anything away from that. He's finding good talent.
So,
You leave him where he's
so since
at.
Hogan didn't show up, does that mean he didn't apologize to all the black wrestlers?
Oh, no,
Well,
shit,
you
don't
know-
worry. He hurry up and apologize.
Well, you know Hogan was at the Hall of Fame, he
Yeah.
just wouldn't put the camera on him.
But that's the whole point of him coming back, so he can be on fucking TV.
They don't want him on TV just yet.
But you know Hogan wants to be on fucking TV.
Of course he does.
Shit,
Money.
you know he want to come back because I mean he got what $40 million for fucking his best friend's wife on tape.
Thoughts on
Calling
Nicholas?
calling people niggers.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to go with that because obviously that kid's not going to travel with Braun Strowman.
Hogan as a GM.
It's just a courtesy title. Next night.
It says the universe is going to be his tag team championship or his tag team partner. So whatever city he goes to, he's going to pick out a fucking little kid. And
They got to stop that. And I think that shit gonna get stopped tomorrow. You can't do that shit.
I think Officer
Because
Payne
now-
should just slaughter his ass tomorrow.
Yep. Hey.
Slaughter his ass tomorrow, take the belts, give him the
Sure
middle
be
finger,
fucking hard.
go back to being a fake tough guy. That's how you do it. And then Paul Ellering should tell him, I'll just have one of these guys F5 you. We know you can't get up from that. That's the way you got to do it.
Why?
You know?
What's wrong with Braun Strowman?
He was great till he caught that F5. That was it. What he gonna do? Come out tomorrow on Raw and say I want to challenge Brock Lesnar so he can finish whooping his ass? Who gonna help you, Nicholas? No. Nicholas ain't gonna help you. Nicholas is trying to find his fucking gender identity. Who the hell else thought it was a girl named Mary?
Come on.
Who the fuck else didn't think it was a girl named Mary? I thought it was a little girl.
Me too.
That motherfucker said Nicholas, and I had to take a step back.
Oops.
You know, fucking Braun was surprised too, though.
As long as how you ask him, what's your name?
He might have been surprised.
Damn, you were a girl.
Hey, you know what? But if it's a Make-A-Wish situation and stuff like that, I don't have a problem doing it. I have a problem doing it at WrestleMania. I have a problem doing it at WrestleMania late in the card.
Do it at a house
if you want to
show.
do this shit at a house show.
At the Orange Show or something.
Hey, Monday Night Raw. If you want to do it Monday Night Raw during a dark match, be my guest.
Jesus Christ.
Don't do this shit after AJ and Nakamura. And then right before Roman Slaughter. You know? Like, come on, man. That shit towards the end really looked like an episode of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what I'm saying. What is Roman gonna come and say tomorrow? Well, guys, he beat my ass again. Cena gonna come out. Well, Undertaker beat my ass. I shouldn't have called for him.
Roman was leaking a lot.
That cut was deep.
He was leaking like how Austin was, remember? But Austin got over on that match. This did nothing for Roman right now. It just
because he didn't tap out. He didn't quit. He just passed out. That was the difference.
What can it do for Roman?
Can't do shit for him. Just proves that he can't beat Brock.
And Brock Lesnar, nobody.
And I bet you no one wants to see this match again.
Nobody can whoop Brock Lesnar's ass unless they got an AARP card.
No one's gonna want to watch that match over again at like another fucking pay-per-view.
You know what?
They didn't officially dead-eye
the crowd turned tonight.
Yeah.
They started telling you
this is awful, boring.
Like, people are tired of it, man.
No, people are tired of seeing one-sided shit where Brock Lesnar get in the ring and he whooped everybody's ass and nobody barely get no offense.
He destroys them during the whole build-up. Like, there's no honor. There's no.
Nobody gets no offense. It's like, see, this the point. I thought when he came back 6 fucking years ago, right? I'm like, okay, he gonna come back and help the talent, you know? I'm like, the talent got a chance. He fucking went close to John Cena. He lost to John Cena, right? It was a barn.
He lost, but John Cena looked like he had lost.
They both was busted open. It was horrible. John Cena had to hit him with a chain and steps and all types of shit.
Well, it looks like Taker versus Brock for the title.
Taker wins the title.
Taker's winning the title. It's only defended.
Hey, this is official now. Undertaker is not retired.
Yeah.
He is not fucking retired.
Man, if you're Roman Reigns, you might as well walk away too.
Shit, like somebody.
Nothing you've done, Roman, has mattered. You were supposed to retire the Undertaker last year. They took that back from you. You fucking had to deal with this shit all year with Brock Lesnar, and you were probably supposed to win tonight, and they took that back from you.
Somebody said Roman should jump in the lake of reincarnation.
Let's be honest. The Undertaker should have retired when he lost at WrestleMania. Should have stopped it.
Yeah.
Should have stopped it right there.
When he lost last year, he should have been gone.
No,
but see,
his first loss.
But see, this one pisses me off. The Undertaker called himself, I'm a tough guy. You know, I represent the business.
Travelino.
I care about the business.
If Taker wins the title, I'm walking away from WWE.
Shit, a lot of people should. But you got somebody like the Undertaker. He called himself with these old school values, and they talk shit about like when Ric Flair kept unretiring. What the fuck you think you just did, son of a bitch? What the fuck you just did? You just unretired.
If they do Taker versus Brock at SummerSlam, like, seriously?
We're done.
Seriously?
Again? We seen that shit a couple of years ago.
And that's why a lot of people are hesitant to come to the main roster.
Hey,
the main roster.
They can't get over
to that fucking promotion.
They can't get over.
Your boys, I mean, your friends from other, that.
Unless you in the tag team, it's almost a death sentence, and almost a death sentence that way.
You go to Raw.
Look how badass the Revival was.
Travelino.
Shit,
Taker is the Secretary of
Christmas
Fuck of 2018.
Hey, you're right.
Undertaker
the Revival was a damn good tag team.
Undertaker should be ashamed of himself.
Totally destroyed them.
I mean, he
Gallows and Anderson.
He looked at everything he go against, and he talked about going against He did by coming back. I don't give a fuck. You fought Cena for 2 minutes, even though it was 4 1/4. You sat here. You told Roman, "Hey, you can have my career. That's it. I'm done." And then the next year, oh yeah, hey, let me go against John Cena. And I don't give a fuck. They didn't do no build up or anything like that. And that's what pissed me off too. I'm like, the Undertaker, you make $2 million a year, and you can't even bring your bitch ass to even do the fucking shit.
Sounds like somebody was moving a trash can out there or something.
It was fucking Nicholas.
Niggas here.
He coming back.
Nicholas versus Brock.
Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about the boy no more because it really ain't his fault. It's how they wanted it to go.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
You know what? I really want to know, like, what the fuck are they doing in these meetings?
That's like the definition of PG right there.
It is.
Yeah, literally. It went rated G today.
But see, we got it. You guys, real shit though. We got to dig deeper than this because we need to really understand. Is this Vince McMahon or is this the sponsors telling McMahon this is what they want to see?
Nicholas versus Goldberg.
Seeing as how he's not 100, seeing as how he's not 100% shareholder, maybe these shareholders are in these meetings saying this is what they want to see.
Okay, ain't nobody got no more shares. Vince McMahon.
Well, Vince McMahon wants to give away all this shit to start this fucking football shit again, which is fucking stupid in itself.
Joe's made David Arquette or Nicholas. Which one was worse? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I still say David Arquette's worse because it was the WCW championship. This is just a tag team title, which no one gives a fuck about anyway.
See,
but it was late in the card on WrestleMania.
I was going to say, see, that's what kind of supersedes the
because
David Arquette shit.
Because it's late in the card in WrestleMania.
No, because it was. I don't give a fuck. It was the pre-show. It's WrestleMania, and this shit just happened. That shit. I'm sorry, and I have loved talking shit about WCW with that shit for years. And these motherfuckers,
he's really done it like
these motherfuckers have just taken all that away.
Really, you could have ended the show after AJ and Nakamura.
And see, and that's
you could have went home right there and just called the last
went out on the
bonus footage.
And that was lackluster. It's like it almost make you don't want to see it again.
You gotta let them, you have to let them work though.
Vince doesn't want him to work.
You have to let them work.
Vince does not. Vince wants him to work only if Cena's in the fucking match. Cena versus AJ. That match was fucking awesome. But they're not gonna let fucking Nakamura and AJ work like that. Fuck no.
I think
it's too much like Japan.
It could. I was just gonna say they were going pretty hard on each other and they were going stiff like they normally do, and they probably did cut them short.
Let's see, we got some
they
questions.
Probably did cut them short.
Official Kyle Mack, which was worse, Vince Russo as a wrestler or Brock Lesnar as a champion? And Joel's Meg say that's Vince Russo big booking, bro. Let's put the title on the kid, bro.
Trevelino, Vince wants entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what was entertaining about that.
Seeing a little kid up there shitting his pants because he didn't know what's going on.
The kid looked as scared. I'm scared.
And I blame that crowd. That crowd should have been booing. I'm sorry. Fuck if it's a little kid. Boo the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah.
But you can't though because that kid has feelings. All right, and then the new shit going on today.
This is WrestleMania.
People have feelings, and then if their feelings get hurt,
this is fucking WrestleMania. This ain't Shotgun Saturday Night with the fucking flying nuns in that little ass ring.
The sad
the beginning of Shotgun Saturday Night was good.
The sad part is with WrestleMania.
My favorite one was the night before the Royal Rumble. Went down there
in fucking San Antonio.
Yeah, and motherfucking Terry Funk and Stone Cold. He threw Terry Funk in a beer bath, and they just going at.
Is that what she's a whore? She's a whore.
That was a good ass shotgun. And then they had one at the Penn Station.
Cameraman, be nice to the kid. Like that, man. It fucked up Mania.
They had that shit at Penn Station.
Fuck
That's
that
where
shit.
I think it was just really bad time.
When that Carter D'Lo fat ass outside. That's when D'Lo was big. He was big.
When D'Lo was with the Nation.
Yeah. And
Brock's a whore.
And then he had to take another Pearl River plunge after Royal Rumble.
Remember when D'Lo was with the Nation? He was dressed up like he was selling bean pies.
Yeah. And the bad part about that, he gave him that what was it, the Tiger Bomb or the Pearl River Plunge.
The Pearl River Plunge on the limo.
He didn't even move the fucking TVs. I remember when he did it, the TV just you just see the TVs just jump up like, damn, that motherfucker could have got hurt.
You know it's bad when you're talking about old shit after WrestleMania.
Yes.
But that was some good wrestling back in the day, bro.
See, someone said unless the kid was a Make-A-Wish kid. No, you don't do that at WrestleMania. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Not in that spot, dude. That's still...
You let the kid come up on stage and hold a belt or something like
And
that.
if it's a Make-A-Wish kid, just like what Chris Rock said, you think kids are going to want to go to like a wrestling match? No, man, they want some titties in their face before they go out and die, you know?
That's real shit. That's real shit, though. But see, we can't confirm that kid wanted that.
Yeah.
It just, that brought down the whole card. The card was already a little iffy.
I thought the card was laid out pretty good.
But too many squash matches to
There's
me.
just too many fucking matches,
You know,
bro.
you know what? I'm
Another
tired of
fucking
talking about this shit. I'm done with WrestleMania.
The time management was...
NXT was great last
Oh
night.
yeah.
Thoughts on the pancake midgets?
Jesus Christ.
Doing the worm.
Yeah.
Worry too sweet. Okay, well, let me ask you something. I've been a fucking member of WWE
It was a
Network for
referee,
4
son?
years, and I don't get new. See, that's the shit I was just saying. Didn't I just say that shit the other day? Okay, let me ask you something. I've been a fucking member of WWE Network for 4 years, and I don't get nothing but new people get free shit. I just said that shit. I'm like, I had this shit all the fucking time. I said, us loyal motherfuckers who've been paying you $9.99 steadily, we don't get shit. But these new motherfuckers get free WrestleMania, get free this.
You pay $99 and it's free.
It was the same
That's
shit.
it.
It's like the same shit. You gotta talk that shit to DirecTV, Verizon. I said, so wait a minute. I said, yeah, DirecTV. I'm like,
Cameraman, stop farting.
What I think of it.
Jesus Christ. I was with
I
y'all.
thought you were growling at me or something.
That shit sound like a power mower.
God damn.
On fucking 87 octane.
Paul said that the card was stacked, but they just delivered shit.
I think a lot of it was time when it got over.
It wasn't no goddamn time.
When it got past-
they still showed Roman that's making a sad walk of shame.
When it got
like he
past
just got fucked
Nia Jax
all the way
and
back
Alexa
up
Bliss,
there.
they were starting to cross their time.
That's not a good excuse because we've seen in the past them cut fucking matches out.
Yeah.
We've seen that shit.
So
that's not a good excuse.
WrestleMania, if you add up all that shit and the Roman walk of shame, like he got his ass taken, that was over 5 hours. It was over 5 fucking hours. So no, that's not an excuse. They just chose to end that shit like that.
Nicholas had a bigger Mania moment than Roman.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Who said that?
If you really want to put that in perspective,
Joel
yeah.
Mays.
I just don't understand it. Like even just from a writing standpoint, where can you go with Roman's character now? What can you do with him? How are you gonna get people to believe in him again? What is there? There's nothing left. Just like there's nothing left for John Cena. There really ain't.
that's got 5 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah, that shit was too much, man. That's just like that WrestleMania 4 double fucking tape. Fucking Hogan's arm.
The tournament.
Can only record on fucking LP only.
God, what? Macho Man wrestled fucking what? 4 times that night?
Shit.
God.
Yeah, you want to talk about NXT? Go
Yeah.
ahead, brother.
That's why.
Congratulations to Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
Congratulations
That was
to Adam Cole, baby.
Yep, there was no returns at fucking Mania. No one returned, right? Except for The Undertaker, but we kind of expected him to return. There was no fucking surprises.
He can go home.
Hey, but he hit that old school. It looked like he was
He was a little shaky out
wobbly
there.
up there.
Them legs,
2 steps and that's it.
them fucking 53-year-old legs was shaking.
But he looked better in the ring than I have seen him before.
He was moving, even though he got no more air no more. He tried to go up for that clothesline, like he got 2 feet off the ground. And it's like, and then Cena didn't want to take no fucking moves. Cena's done, man. It's like he needs to fucking just call it quits, man. Go do movies.
Yeah, it's starting to look like
Go,
everything he
go,
touches
go
turns
fuck
to
Nikki
shit.
and put some kids up in there and go do movies. Like, you're done. You're done.
Cock blockers.
I actually want to see that for some reason.
The movie.
It looks like it's gonna be funny.
And congratulations to Aleister Black for winning the NXT title.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Great match.
Adam Cole
Great
winning
match.
that title. That shit we missed earlier. Fucking Velveteen Dream showed up and showed out. Ricochet. What I've been saying for fucking years, that dude is the fucking legit truth. Who the fuck that?
People are just-
Saw
Nicholas
Brock
becomes the
finish.
new leader of the Bullet Club. God damn.
Oh, they gotta know this shit's coming, dude. You put that kid too late in the card. You gave him a belt. You put him in a big spot. Wrestling, and then you turn around and don't give the fans what they needed at the end of the night.
Official
you know,
Kyle.
You know the fucking scapegoat was gonna be that kid.
Yeah.
Official Kyle Max says that cock blockers was funny as shit.
It looked like it was gonna be funny.
Man, because Undertaker and Brock Lesnar are doing a great job cock blocking.
Shit.
They're doing a great job blocking.
Yeah, that Undertaker and Cena was funny.
I can't believe that, man. This is the match we asked for so fucking long.
That's why I told y'all.
And that was it. Just a
People
squash.
cried, bitch, and
Just
moaned.
a quick squash.
We didn't want to see Undertaker versus John Cena. It's the reason why it didn't happen. This was the reason.
And if that motherfucker
It was
comes
trash.
out on fucking Monday Night Raw tomorrow talking about he wants the Undertaker next year, throw in my fucking hand.
Chuck versus the pancake midgets.
I'm more of a French toast guy.
Crepe.
But I bet you that's what's gonna happen, Randy.
Yeah,
Cena's gonna come out.
They good.
I never give up. I always stand up. I dust myself off.
I'm a full timer. I'm not a part timer. I'm here all day busting my
Hey, somebody-
back.
Ain't you
And somebody
tired
need
of
to come-
dusting?
And somebody needs to come out there. Shut up, bitch. We didn't heard enough.
Tired of it.
Once you go home, just give up.
Just
John.
go home, man.
Just give up.
Take it easy till SummerSlam.
And I fucking,
Honestly, I think Roman should be going to about fucking.
and I hope
SummerSlam
somebody
also.
go out there and beat Brock
Take some
Lesnar's
time
ass.
off. Take some
Lashley,
time off.
man. Lashley.
I hope so.
They're
I
not
hope
gonna,
that shit happens.
They're not gonna
Then-
let a black man whoop Brock Lesnar's ass. It just ain't gonna happen.
Shit,
You
apparently,
gotta fucking get that out of your.
It happened in real life, though.
and apparently, unless you're 50, that's the only way you get an ass.
It happened in real life. Fucking over him.
But this is entertainment right here, bro. This is,
Oh yeah, Hall of Fame. I don't care how the fuck Paul Heyman tried to explain that shit. He should not have been out there for
For Goldberg.
Goldberg, thank you. They almost have won.
It's just like I told you. He went out there to induct Goldberg, but he put over Brock Lesnar. He put all his energy into Brock Lesnar while inducting Goldberg.
They did that
And he
because
hurry up and like, oh yeah, I'm done talking about. Yeah, Goldberg, come on out.
I think they did that because Goldberg's not a WWE guy.
No, I think they did that because Eric Bischoff was at something to wrestle.
Yeah. And
But that wasn't the same night.
but see, you look at that, talk about something.
Something to wrestle was Saturday.
See,
But then that's supposedly gonna be on the network.
yeah, I was gonna say that. That's gonna be on the network now.
Yeah, you know why? So when nights like this happen, they can tell him, please don't talk about that. I'm sorry, Conrad is somewhere right now saying, who booked this shit?
Yeah.
Who wrote this shit?
Oh, they're gonna be like, you know what? WWE contract? Fuck.
You
I'm
know,
not gonna talk.
you know Conrad is somewhere saying, who fucking wrote this shit?
Hey, you know
How many Miller Lights did they drink? He put all the beers on the table when they got done. They had like 2 rows.
And you know that Meltzer's gonna shit all over this. I love it.
Oh, he gonna be mad because they cut AJ and fucking
Yeah.
Nakamura short. Yeah.
You could give a spotlight to a kid.
The fuck you give his fucking punk ass something to say. God.
But it's just like you
They-
said,
they-
JR. A wrestler worth their salt wrestling in Japan
Vince
right
booked
now
the
or
shit.
somewhere else. They look at this and go, dude, that could have been me getting fucked over.
Did anybody see that fucking ring
Why would I
about
want to
shit?
go there?
It's like I heard mixed shit. Like I heard a couple of matches was cool.
I know that Cody beat Omega, right?
Yeah, with the young bitches helping.
I didn't watch it, so.
So,
I didn't watch it either.
and then they had that other shit where Del Rio got canned from TNA.
So he's gonna show up tomorrow or what?
Pretty much, like, is he on his way?
He might as well. Maybe he might beat Brock. He might break Brock's
No,
arm.
I don't think they need him because they got Andrade Cien Almas.
He's just gonna fuck
I'm sorry.
Paige.
That's the next one.
They trying to get that market.
You'll get it with Almas.
They want Del Rio too.
You'll get it with Almas.
Del Rio.
Amar,
People don't
Randy
know
versus
Del
Meltzer
Rio
at WrestleMania 35.
Del Rio to
Yeah, that'd be a
me-
great match.
and You know, I've been on
Randy
this
versus
table,
Meltzer.
Randy.
Randy versus Meltzer.
I've been on this table being a big Del Rio advocate, but his time might be over.
Why?
He over
Really?
now.
He's 40. Shit. You got Brock Lesnar whooping people's ass at 40.
God.
You got John Cena calling people out at 40. You got the Undertaker coming
See,
in.
WWE, this is what you fucking
You
do,
see,
man.
you got
He's gonna
Undertaker.
be reviewing this.
You got the Undertaker coming in like he fucking Billy Jacket from the 70s, just beating people's asses. I mean, shit. Hey, Goldberg can sit there talk about, oh yeah, I did this for my kid, and I did it for myself, and I came back in there, fuck people
And
up.
what the fuck kind of Hall of Fame speech was that? They wrote the shit down for him and he didn't even follow the fucking paper. He still didn't follow the
What the
fucking
fuck
paper.
was he talking about?
I'm gonna be short. But he didn't know what the fuck. How you gonna thank Sting? They made sure y'all stayed apart. The shit didn't make any sense.
Official Kyle Mack.
None of that shit made any
Okay,
sense.
like-
Nicholas
Nicholas
versus
there.
Omega, 6 stars. Official Kyle Mack is coming out with the good ones.
Shit.
Randy versus the Golden Lovers at NXT Chicago.
See, they didn't know,
Amar said that shit. Amar said that
they
shit.
didn't know this guy.
Goldberg was rambling.
Hey, and that Roderick Strong turn,
Yeah, that was great.
Undisputed Era,
Yeah, that was great.
that was money.
Okay, because I feel the show coming towards the end and all that shit. and I was talking to your ass earlier about the Kenny Omega shit, and I said the shit to you. Now, as everybody's Kenny Omega fans and all this shit, and I said this shit a long time ago, I'm like, he plateaued. Everybody like, oh no, he's great and everything. He's never going to get that belt. And it's like, now, he's a tag team? He's a tag team partner now? They gave him this imaginary belt they thought out of thin air and shit.
So after what he saw tonight at fucking WrestleMania, he's gonna want to come here, right?
Hey, if they fucking got the money, right? If I was him,
if
they fucking sit there and pay the fucking money.
If Kenny Omega signs with the WWE,
but what's the
you're gonna be in that battle royal with Dolph Ziggler.
Hey,
don't do it.
Hey, but
stay where you at.
But what's the difference? What's the difference?
At least you in a big match that you lose in.
No, I'm saying, what's the difference now?
I mean,
he's relegated to a tag team now. He was Mr. You have Meltzer fucking slurping long and deep, giving him these fucking 6 stars and all this shit.
And you act like he didn't deserve that rating for that match?
You're not getting what I'm saying. See, everybody thinking I'm talking shit because like I feel like he can't wrestle. No, I'm talking about when you at your apex and your value is as high as it can be, you take the money. It's just like AJ Styles. You take the money. You shaking your head. What's going on? Why you shaking your head?
Hey, I gotta read this comment. Low Class 87. Dead ass serious. Did Paige have a stroke or something? Her face looked hella off, and I also agree with that shit. She looked like shit.
Maybe she was tired. I don't know. they looked like they was partying hard, and you seen the shit with
Maybe
fucking
she might have had a couple
Alicia
pearl.
Fox.
She might have had a couple of pearl necklaces put on her last night.
Jesus Christ.
hey, you can't. Don't sit over here and act surprised. There's video footage of this.
Hey, I'm not surprised.
The screensaver.
I'm not surprised. I told you. I told you what I thought she was
The
going to be.
screensaver on my phone for like so many months was her getting sprayed in the face.
Paige on coke.
Like that was my
You're
screensaver.
fucking sick.
Like.
Sick.
You guys going
Okay.
in on Paige. Jesus.
Okay, but see, as you a New Japan fan, JR, what was wrong with what I just said?
No.
Because you
No, because at the same token too, I follow Omega. I like whenever he does a broadcast,
Gotcha.
he's more about the wrestling. The money's really not important. It's the wrestling that's involved. Why would he want to go to New Japan, WWE? Because he talked about it where the writing, the storyline, it's you don't have the free to do what he does in New Japan and ROH.
What is he doing?
No, you're able to come up with your own shit. He's able to make his own character.
He's like the Rock Him of wrestling. He doesn't sell out for the money.
But he was in WWE. He came from the WWE.
He came to WWE and he asked to leave.
He came from there.
Yeah, he was an OVW, or what was it before? Was it OVW?
Well, there was OVW, then they went down to Florida Championship Wrestling, and they started doing their own homegrown.
Yeah, because he wanted to do the same thing what a lot of other wrestlers did.
My
which
point,
was go to
okay.
Japan. He never wanted to come to WWE.
He said
He went to
all,
Japan.
He said all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Oh man, yeah, he's gonna get the belt and all this shit." And I'm like, at the end of the day, where's it got him? That's my question. Like,
Got him fame. He has people like you talking about him.
Pretty much. Yeah, you're right there.
it's not fucking positive.
You're talking about him.
It's not positive.
Bad
Not all-
publicity is
not
good
all-
publicity, though.
You were shitting on him when he was having 6-star matches.
Any
You were still
publicity,
shitting on
any
him.
publicity.
No, the whole 6-star shit. That was more of a
Just like Easy.
That was more
Basically,
of
I
a-
spent $100,000
that was more of a
for $1 million
Meltzer
of publicity.
press.
that was more of a Meltzer thing, you know. With that motherfucker, he act like only anything out of New Japan is 6-star. Like no 6-star.
But see, you know what's sad though, Randy? It's like, and Amar, if you're on here too, man, you were making the argument too.
Official Kyle Mack. Randy
against
hates
Japan.
Kenny. Just admit it.
But
I don't hate Ken.
how do you defend the WWE after what we just saw though? Wrestle Kingdom will never go home like that. That makes no sense.
Okay, but see, my thing is like you. The next thing is like this Okada shit, right?
They even fuck the guy that you have on your fucking in your damn chest.
I said that earlier. Yeah, it's because somebody want to fuck his wife. That's why. That's just plain and simple. It ain't no rhyme or no reason to it or anything like that. Somebody wanted to fuck Lana.
And Lana took a hard spill out of the
Man.
ring today too.
Yeah.
And they start fucking both of them over. And the thing about it is, you look at Lana for a female, she was one of the most over females. You see when they started their whole ravishing Russian shit, people were sitting there dropping their jaws how they fucking was doing Alexa Bliss.
Real shit. She was a good manager for Rusev. I don't even know why they stopped that.
Because somebody wanted to fuck her.
And then
They
Aiden
wanted to
English.
break-
And
they
then
wanted to break her apart.
Hey, and then did you guys also catch Aiden English when he got thrown out of the battle royal? He had a full head of hair. When he
He came out for Rusev.
When he brought Rusev to the ring, that shit was gone. He looked like Phil Collins.
Somebody said, he said, Somebody sat there and said like, hey, you know, we tried to let you grow your hair up.
Yeah, you know
this
what?
shit's not working.
Hit that Fantastic Sam's booth in the back.
Hey, Amar Scott said you can't defend it. It's horrible. It has to be said. You're right. You don't get this kind of ending in New Japan. That's very, very true. This was shit tonight. I'm sorry.
But I mean, okay.
I could shit all over it.
But I'm saying with the New Japan shit, like they keep motherfuckers as champions. How long Okada been champion? It's the same thing. It's the same. It's the reverse.
A little bit longer than CM Punk was.
It's the same reverse shit of the fucking Lesnar shit.
No.
It's the same.
No.
Same shit. The
Because
reverse
Okada goes to fucking house shows. The only thing that's different compared from New Japan to your boy Lesnar.
Who gonna beat him?
No, let me finish here. No, you're comparing streak-wise.
Go ahead.
Lesnar was only there for what? How many shows? How many shows a year?
We got that. Brock Lesnar don't work.
Okay. Okada wrestles, right? But I don't know why they do it, but it maybe prolongs their careers. Unless it's the championship match, it's one-on-one. Other than that, if you notice, in a lot of New Japan matches, he's either wrestling in his group or in a tag.
Mm-hmm.
But he's rarely ever wrestling by himself unless it means something. But unless, you know.
Okay, with all that.
Which kind of holds the belt, like has this prestige. It holds the belt higher than what the WWF does. They don't give a fuck about their belts.
Okay, with that being said, and all that.
Yeah,
all
because
that
you know what, and you know what, and you got a good point there, because when you listen to something to wrestle, that's the main thing Pritchard said. They always say that shit's just a prop.
Over here, yeah.
McMahon always said that. His belt is just a prop. We are the ones that hold those belts high. They don't. It's whatever to them. They're more concerned about whoever they're pushing, and right now it's Brock Lesnar.
Well, they hold it high where they try to pass the chin music to you. But like I was sitting there.
No,
like
I
was
think it
sitting
is.
there
No, what I
telling
think it is with Omega is because I think he's on a year-to-year contract. So I don't know if they want invested in him because he might be leaving.
How long you been with the motherfuckers? 10 years, right?
No,
Not with New Japan.
Not with New Japan.
How long you
3
been with
years,
New Japan?
maybe?
No, about 3 or 4. I think he got in 2014.
So where the fuck you was at before that?
DDT, independent. Gorilla.
PWG.
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Gorilla. He was independent. He just recently got into New Japan.
Okay, so he been there 4 years, right?
It's about 4 years.
4 years. Okay, so they put the Intercontinental belt on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
They made this make-believe United States title, right?
That Long Beach shows, man, we gotta go to that shit one day.
Okay. They made that shit. And I'm like, he was at his apex. You sit there and say, like, okay, he can't beat Okada, but then you have 2 6-star matches, or excuse me, you have 3. And the last match you let him, which was shorter than all the other matches, and you let him beat him.
Because but now, because in those 3 matches,
That was a
they're
tournament,
both,
right?
No. Well,
The last one
no,
was
they're both 1-1. So
Yeah, because the one was a
one was a
draw or
yeah.
something.
Okada beat the first one. The second
Draw.
one was a draw.
60-minute draw.
Kenny beat the third one. So it's still 1-1.
Okay, with that being said, I think they're done with him. Like how everything looking. Isn't Tanahashi next one up?
2 more minutes.
Tanahashi's
How much?
2 more minutes.
Okay.
Tanahashi.
Tanahashi.
Come on now, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fucking-
So you're telling me for 4 years of work, he main evented Wrestle Kingdom? That's pretty fucking remarkable.
Where it got him?
Hey, you're like Jose said, you're talking about him.
Okay.
Shit.
But you said
But he
you gotta make shit make
did he
sense.
not
It's-
wrestle
it's going nowhere.
Chris Jericho?
Well, no,
It's going
because see, here's the thing.
It was
though.
like a double
And you
main
said it
event.
yourself.
They were calling it a double
Some
main
people
event.
don't put the emphasis on the fucking title. Maybe he's a guy that don't want the fucking title.
You
We
know
don't
goddamn
know.
well he wants the title. The title comes with the prestige. The prestige comes with the money.
Yeah, but they didn't have a problem putting it on AJ.
See?
So you may have to wonder if he has the creative control like Jay.
Perfect never won a world title.
And AJ.
Scott Hall never won a world title. Jake never won a fucking title.
Remember when
But
Tommy
see,
Dreamer
but
was
see,
in
Scott Hall
ECW,
shouldn't be
he
running his
never
fucking
wanted to
big
win
mouth
the
talking
title.
about other people either. There's a reason why Scott Hall ain't won no title because he had a drinking problem. And apparently nowadays it seems like he got a loose fucking mouth you need to keep in line. Especially talking about other motherfuckers.
Well, he old, man. Shit, that's what
That
old
is no
people do.
fucking
They start
excuse.
talking.
That's no excuse. That's what
Scott
just
Hall.
old fucks get to sit
Scott
there
Hall
and
was talking
say.
shit about Luger and fucking Bulldog, saying that they weren't really good
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
wrestlers.
Hey, we gonna have to extend this shit because this shit ain't fucking ending right here. Look, the fucking point with that shit is he should have kept his dick lickers closed. He should have never said nothing.
Well, I gotta go take a leak if it's gonna continue.
Go ahead, go take a
When did he say this though? I don't. When did he say this?
I put it up. It was like a couple.
It was a while ago. We did that.
I mean,
shit
shit.
like 2 months ago.
He just got into it with the fucking Bulldog son last night.
Yeah.
What was that? Jake the Snake got into
Nah,
it.
Fonzo, you ain't that shit, man.
But
Jake and his fucking Bulldog son.
yeah, that's what I said, Jake.
He poured hot coffee in his face, right?
He threw hot coffee at him.
What happened?
British Bulldog son
Yeah.
poured hot coffee in his face.
Because fucking
Jake.
Because Jake was talking shit about the Bulldog.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they both had drug problems, but I mean, come on. Jake, as great as you is, like, it's one thing about it, like, people really fucking sit here and fucking go live. Well, shit, you know. Here, fucking get that shit back up. It's the shit up in the corner. But
Save it?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
And then just go back again.
Because it's like, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that fucking, what's his name? Fucking poured coffee. When was this though? Was this when they were out in LA?
This was yesterday. The coffee shit happened yesterday.
Fuck.
Yeah, I put it up on Wrestleheads.
Oh,
Did you get it?
Was it?
I'm like, where's the fucking buttons at?
You gotta go to the top with a little arrow.
Okay, already there. Okay, I already saved it.
Okay.
And then what?
And then what does it say right now?
Just live video ended.
Okay, shit.
That was going good too, man. Shit.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Jesus Christ, fuck. Okay, you share that. Then you go back up here.
Yeah.
And start on
Go.
Yeah. And we back?
Yeah, we're back.
We live.
WrestleMania Sunday. Or shit Sunday. Whatever you want to say.
Look. And what we talking about? The Bulldog
Bulldog,
situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coffee.
Okay. No, well, the main part we talking about motherfucking Scott Hall talking shit about Bulldog and Lex Luger. And like this. And you know, let's just put it out there. Everybody knows me. I'm not the biggest Lex Luger fan. I'm not. I don't like Lex Luger like that. You know, I got my little fucking shit. I was pissed off about the shit he did. But at the end of the day, for Scott Hall to fucking even say, oh yeah, Lex Luger didn't. Lex Luger was a fucking world champion. Like, dude, people, promotions, and this hurts my heart to even have to come to Lex Luger's defense. But facts are fact. 2 promotions put they shit on Lex Luger. Nobody never did that for Scott Hall. And Scott Hall was in the AWA, WWE, and WCW.
But then you can't say that because then you say that Luger shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, I said that, but shit. If Scott Hall opened this fucking door and want to compare himself by talking shit about British Bulldog and fucking Lex Luger, he opened this fucking Pandora box.
But let's say Scott Hall didn't say that shit. What if someone else just said that shit? You would agree with that other guy what he's saying, but since
It's like
Scott Hall saying it,
certain things,
it's different.
It's certain things, how I feel, and the fucking stats. It's like in this shit, I put my personal feelings to the side, and we're talking factual shit. If you look at fucking stats, and you look at the fucking business, it's no way, and it's no way. You probably got to go around, so you never go in front of the camera.
Bad luck.
Ain't bad luck. But you look at the fucking shit,
That chair's
motherfucking Scott Hall should have never said that shit. He was out of line. And he couldn't get mad. The Bulldog daughter got on his head.
Randy,
And she
Scott
sat
Hall
there.
can say whatever the fuck.
No, he can't. No, he can't.
No, but what thing is, what I was telling Randy, like,
He old, he drunk. It is what it is.
That's
he
not
ain't
no
gonna stop.
fucking
He ain't
excuse.
gonna stop talking.
Then
and
you know what?
Bulldog's daughter
No.
ain't gonna make him stop talking.
No, then if
Scott
you-
Hall got
then-
real bodies on his list.
No,
he
that-
worked people. He
That
don't give a
That
fuck.
don't mean shit. So Hulk Hogan.
That means a lot.
It should be okay for Hulk Hogan to say what the fuck he said, and nobody should get mad about it.
Well, Hulk Hogan
No,
said racial
then-
shit.
no,
Scott
no,
Hall's talking
no,
about
no.
people not being any good.
No, you saying because they old and fucking drunk and all that shit, that's an excuse.
That's not
Nigga,
offensive what Scott Hall said. If that's his
that was
personal-
offensive.
No, it's not.
How you
If
gonna
that's-
say-
if that's
Bro,
his personal opinion?
How you gonna
that's
say
his
something?
personal
How you
opinion.
gonna say so? And that was Hogan's personal opinion. How you felt about that?
but then like you can't be talking shit about Luger saying, oh, he doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. He's not Hall of Fame worthy. That's the same shit what fucking Scott Hall's saying too.
Scott Hall.
You just mad because Luger
Scott
left
Hall-
the WWF It was on Nitro the very first night.
That's why he's really mad. That's why he's really mad.
How am I mad?
That's why he's always been mad at Lex Luger.
Okay,
you are
trying to say he killed Elizabeth and all that
I'm
dumb
sitting
shit.
here. Hey, he did kill Elizabeth. We
No,
already
he
know.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
Nobody put the fucking white powder to her nose and made her snort it.
Yeah,
she fucking snorted that shit because she wanted to.
And then
just like that young bitch on fucking Dirk Diggler.
And then
just like that young bitch on fucking Dirk Diggler.
Right? Then Bruce magically appeared,
with the
right?
fucking general.
She fucking hit herself, right?
Oh, I think you gave her too much coke.
She hit herself,
Big
right?
bad boy, Bobby. Smack.
You talking about she hit herself? That shit didn't kill her. What killed her was the drug overdose.
So him
Y'all still
fucking
fighting?
sitting there saying, "Bitch, take this." Okay.
Randy,
Thank you.
how many motherfuckers is gonna say, "Bitch, take this"?
A lot of motherfuckers do that shit.
This is what we've been talking about ever since we was kids.
Son, this
I
is
used to
real
talk
life.
about this shit when we were kids and we used to go to Dare. What fucking real drug?
Yeah, that's a good fucking thing.
No.
Out of the 100% a motherfucker graduate from there, 92% of them do drugs.
What?
And that's just a fact.
No, what real drug addict
Officer
is gonna fucking share
Gonzalez,
their shit
6th
with
grade,
you?
Miss Dale.
Yeah, and look at the shit. Daryl Gates was running that shit. Look how that shit ended. Yeah.
No argument from that.
Like I was saying, back to this Scott Hall bullshit.
Elizabeth was hanging and banging with Lex.
I ain't said that today.
Official Kyle Mack.
I ain't yet. Fucking
I'm just saying, he over here acting like there was a 357 at her head talking about keep snorting until you die. No.
Hey.
They're both cokeheads, man.
You never know, man. That's what I'm saying. You sitting there just totally throwing on her.
Because how many drug addicts like to just
shit.
force their shit on people? They like to keep their shit to themselves.
They're hanging out with each other because they both do the drugs. Shit. They're best friends. You guys both hang out with each other because you guys both like wrestling. Damn.
Good old echoes.
Same shit.
But anyway,
Drunks hang out with drunks. Cokeheads hang out with
the
cokeheads.
point with the fucking shit before it's spiraling out of control is the drug.
Hang out with Russellheads.
And into the drug shit.
Coca-Cola.
Scott Hall does not have the right to to sit here and talk about somebody's career.
Yeah, you know what? He doesn't have the right, but you can't go now and start defending Lex Luger now. After you were putting his dick in the fucking dirt.
Spent years doing it.
Okay,
years doing it.
let's throw Lex Luger aside. For him to have the audacity to talk shit about the British Bulldog, he couldn't wipe the British Bulldog's ass.
Of course not.
On his best day. On his day he was sober.
But like you said,
many.
three companies, they fucking trusted him. You know, try to put that title on him, or he did have the title, except for the WWF, but they tried it. You just don't like Lex because he left the WWE the way he left.
I'm sitting here, see, you trying to fucking start some shit.
No, but that's
I'm defending Lex Luger right now, and you
no, but why now?
Lex Luger right now.
But why now and not those?
Because
those other days.
His point about what Scott Hall said.
Yeah.
That's it. Tomorrow it'll be back to fuck Lex
It ain't
Luger.
fuck Luger.
Don't trip.
No, because you know what? You have to sit back while I was sitting.
I remember when we watched the Rise and Fall WCW CD. He spent 3 or 4 hours talking about Lex Luger.
You done?
Yeah.
While I was sitting back hanging and banging, I had to sit back and fucking sit here and think about this shit. Because, hey, son, the game done changed. When motherfuckers that fuck Jeff Jarrett is in the Hall of Fame. So you have to totally reevaluate shit now.
Well, you know.
What the fuck was that?
That's his dad, Jerry Jarrett. Well, you know.
The point, what I'm saying is, because of this Jeff Jarrett shit, I had to reevaluate the shit. And then that's why I didn't reevaluate Lex Luger.
That's so weird. Jeff's out there thanking Karen and then waving at Kurt.
Yeah. Hey, Kurt.
Thank you, Karen, for a good time.
Shit, which I was reading earlier. Did you know that when Kurt was cheating on his wife when he was in WWE, he was fucking Jacqueline and Dawn Marie? That's a good. Did you know?
I did not know that.
I mean, now when you start looking
Well,
at,
we know Kurt like black ass.
Yeah.
Didn't he try to get a piece of the chick from the Howard Stern show?
Robin Quivers. Yeah. When you start,
Kurt Angle was going for that.
Hey, when you almost start looking at shit like that, and Kurt was a serial fucker, like he kind of had it. I'm just saying, it looked like he kind of had it coming. I mean, Jeff Jarrett, that don't absolve you for fucking the dude's wife that's under you, but with Karen probably said, you know what, this motherfucker done fucked everybody. I won't retribution.
And I guess it don't look so bad that they stayed together. They got married and all that.
Yeah.
Travelino Kirk like sisters.
Yeah, he do. I didn't know he fucked Jacqueline. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. She has some jugs.
It's better than Nicole Bass. Shit.
Yeah, that bitch is rough.
She looked like fucking John Malkovich.
Shit.
Being John Malkovich.
What, a 6'3" version?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. R.I.P. Nicole Bass. But anyway, getting back.
Oh yeah, she is.
She
dead.
did. Yeah.
Sorry.
Poor bastard. But look, all I'm saying was
It
this.
still doesn't change the fact that was an ugly bitch, though. Like, she's dead, but she's ugly as fuck.
You
You're-
could be
it's just
ugly
like-
and dead.
Hey, it's just like you was talking about that Sex and the City shit earlier.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was everyone sprung on?
God, this shit got off the rails. But look,
Hey, WrestleMania started it.
but look,
Exactly.
you sit back and you look at this shit. I just didn't like that fucking Scott Hall said, "Oh yeah, you had them two didn't do nothing with their careers." I'm like, how the fuck you could even say that? You look at the British Bulldog's career. He's one of the most accomplished fucking people who, if you technically think about it, the British Bulldog could be in the Hall of Fame 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Nicole Bass looked like an Oakland Raiders offensive lineman.
See what the fuck you started?
Corner fan 420.
What do you guys think about what they doing now? I mean, I think she deserves. Yeah, she didn't put in the work for a long fucking time.
She's probably gonna end
And
up
she
challenging
just now.
Charlotte.
You think about it, years ago, she should have got the belt years ago.
But she's got back-to-back WrestleMania moments
Yes.
now. Yeah.
One in her hometown,
Yep.
and this one. She's
Travelino said, I seen a shoot that Double J and them in Memphis used to run trains on Miss Jacqueline. Damn.
damn. Wow.
Well, I ain't never. I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, now I heard that Kurt was getting a piece. It seemed like Double J and fucking Kurt got the same kind of taste.
Double J, double penetration.
That's
J-E, double F, J-A-R.
Spend his days
Double
working
R,
hard on the
E,
go.
double T. Man, that motherfucker done squeezed as much as he could out of that goddamn.
Why isn't the Bulldog in the Hall of Fame? Someone asked.
I don't know.
Joe Mays.
But see, to me, with that part, I'll put him in, and you cover it all. You put the Hart Foundation in. You give Brett his second one. You give Anvil his
But
shit.
they can't because then Owen's wife's not gonna win.
But see, that's why you get that shit straight with Owens Braun.
No, they should go in as singles competitors. Fuck the whole Hart Foundation shit.
Hey, it's just an easy way to get everybody in.
I know, but they
Yeah,
deserve to
because
go in
if
as
you're,
singles.
if you're talking about like that, they may never get in. Just like they packaged Dilla Von Erichs.
That's
Just
what I'm
threw them
saying.
all in there.
But-
What I'm saying, it's an easier fucking thing.
But besides
Just
Brett,
throw 'em all in there.
no one else from the Hart Foundation is in, right?
Just Bret Hart.
So the family's controlling that shit from all of them going in. Bulldog.
See,
Owen.
Owen, the thing about it is, I don't think they chose the Bulldog. It got nothing to do with that. Because I think Bulldog family will do it in New York Minute. It's the Owen shit where you got the wife who, when Owen died, she sued and won. The WWE paid her $18 million. Then, in the 2010, when I think the DVD came out, she sued him again for using the rights to, I guess, the royalties and whatever for using Owen likeness and all that shit. I think for that DVD, and then the WWE said, "Fuck it, we ain't touching Owen Hart no more," because every time we do something, she coming after us.
And then that's when you get Mark Henry at the Hall of Fame
Doing these pleas.
pleading to her.
If you notice, like Jeff Jarrett, it was a night of fucking pleas. Like, motherfuckers, like
to
man,
be in the Hall of Fame.
and they right, he should have his place. The easiest thing somebody should tell her, like, dude, give him his place. This was his family business. This is what he did.
It's like Mark Henry said, it's his birthright.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the kid, but yeah,
Okay, well.
Now is Brian Pillman in the Hall of Fame?
nope. His son just started wrestling.
See, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame, not for his WWE accomplishments because he didn't do anything there, but for his
No.
wrestling accomplishments.
No, I mean, if you look at the whole fucking shit for WCW, his war with fucking Jushin Liger.
Yeah.
For the what was it, the lightweight title?
Then him and Stone Cold tag team
Yeah.
titles.
The Hollywood Blondes. I mean, he made an impact. He was an important part of a lot of shit.
Just the fact that he had that Glock.
I was just getting ready to say,
That-
you can't dispute the fact that you pulled that Glock out.
I mean, shit.
Because ain't nobody else had a strap on TV since.
If you
Not even
say,
them U.S. Marshals.
if you gonna say it like that, then fucking Stone Cold needs to go in there whooping that black dude's ass.
Oh my
and whooping
God.
the dude's ass.
That
in
black dude
kiddie
need to
pool.
go to the fucking honorable mention wing.
Shit.
For
With the
getting there
legacy,
every time.
Getting my ass kicked by Stone Cold, getting thrown in the kiddie pool.
Featuring
8
that
times.
fucking pool, yeah. He had that fucking jogging suit on like them cats from Class Act.
Said Travelino said that Bulldog won't go in because he died because of drug abuse. Thanks for Benoit.
Mr. Perfect
For all the
died of
good
OD.
shit.
He in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in. Eddie Guerrero, his death was fucking.
Bam Bam's not in either, huh? Bam Bam.
And he was rumored to be in with this class. There was a lot of questionable shit.
Bam Bam should have been in there, man.
You think about it. Look how many wrestlers die in hotel rooms under
I'm still waiting for Martel.
mysterious circumstances.
God damn, motherfucker.
Martel, Bam Bam. There's a lot of guys that gotta go in, man. Steiners.
They gonna start sliding the motherfuckers under the legacy. And they brought up the Steiners at the Hall of Fame too.
They sure did.
Who said that?
Dudleys.
Yeah. They brought up the Steiners. And
let's be real, they're the only team that's missing right now.
I think if Scott wasn't
from the top tier of tag teams of all time.
Steiner wasn't so volatile.
The Nasty Boys in there?
No.
They're fucking tag team champs.
No, we're talking about the top 3 tag teams of all time: the Road Warriors, the Dudley Boys, and the Steiner Brothers. That's it.
They crossed paths in what, ECW, right?
Who?
Steiner Brothers and the Dudleys, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were there for like a couple months. They weren't there for that
You
long.
had to catch the Steiner Brothers in Japan, dude. That Steiner screwdriver from the top rope.
The point is, everybody, it ain't no doubt that the Steiner Brothers tag team is a
What about Mr. Hughes? Why the hell isn't he in there?
Hey, he should be
Joe
in there.
Mays.
Good old Curtis Hughes.
I mean, shit, you got that big boss man rule.
And Demolition needs to be in there. That's what fucking Traveling
And
said.
I'm surprised that Demolition was a WWE creation to knock off the Road Warriors. And I'm surprised they didn't put him in there. But it's like, okay, would you put Crush in there? You guys here ask yourself these questions.
No,
I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't put Crush in there.
Why?
Just like you don't put Darren Drozdov in the LOD. You just don't do it.
But Crush had more time in Demolition.
It's
way
Bill,
more.
It's Bill Eadie, Gary Darso, and they're still doing work today.
But Crush wasn't fucking WrestleFest, the fucking arcade game though.
Shit, Crush was in the Nation. Shit, and the NWO. That dude had a career, man.
He did too, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Crush?
Yeah, I think.
And then wasn't he tag team champions with Adam Bomb when it was Chronic?
Yeah.
And Undertaker got pissed off, and that was it for him.
Chronic. Yeah, that was the end.
They say that Vince really liked fucking Crush. Like he really liked him a lot. That's why he gave him all those chances.
Well, I mean, he didn't have very many.
Just like how.
But Crush wasn't bad.
He didn't have very many Hawaiian superstars. I mean,
it's all about Vince liking Ken Patero so much. He was paying him in fucking jail. When he was in prison, he was still paying him. And then like when he came out of jail, he fucking gave him a job still.
I love the purity of darkness. But that's just my thing. That
really, should just slowed everything down.
Purity of darkness. But that's the only thing that fucked me up with that Scott Hall shit. I'm like, he was out of line. Like with certain people, you gotta it's a rank where you can say something. Like if somebody was highly,
I don't know, man. Scott Hall was a good fucking wrestler, man.
No, but he talked.
And arguably, he was at the same level as the British Bulldog.
No, he wasn't.
As far as success,
oh shit,
yeah.
No.
In terms of success, they were both successful mid-card and tag team wrestlers.
Okay, tell me this.
Jose, am I wrong about that?
What?
I said Scott Hall and the British Bulldog, if you really want to go at it on paper, they were both successful mid-card and tag team wrestlers.
No. Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Neither one of them made the top.
No.
That's very, very true.
But they were both successful mid-card
You know what's a big difference?
and tag team titles. Oh, but I think Scott Hall won the AWA heavyweight title.
Yeah. And you know what the fuck that means?
It means a lot to some people.
You get
That's
a pack
why
of
Larry
buglers
Zbyszko's in the
when you
Hall
walk
of
out the
Fame.
door. Look, this is how this shit went down. Davey Boy Smith, 80+ fucking thousand pack house, main event SummerSlam. Scott Hall ain't never main event shit. Simple. The end.
He main evented the Royal Rumble '93 against Bret Hart. And he had the match of the night at fucking WrestleMania 10.
And this is the company he's.
And it was
defending.
an MSG too.
And he's defending the company that.
We just saw
And you know what sucks about this, Randy? This wouldn't have been a conversation if Scott Hall would have stayed. If he would have stayed,
he would have became a
They
champion.
would have put that belt
He
on.
would have became a champion.
I don't know because I think that whole Brady Remote thing was coming stale.
It wasn't becoming stale. Scott Hall wanted more money for less dates. That's why he went to WCW.
He just didn't want to work with Goldust. He thought that shit was too faggish.
Well, you heard that something wrestle.
Yeah.
He wanted more money and less dates. Remember, Scott Hall was one of the pioneers in fucking getting
Guaranteed contract.
guaranteed
I thought it was
contracts,
Kevin Nash.
health
They-
insurance.
Both.
But Scott Hall was doing it first. But see,
and you think about it,
and I agree,
all this shit
and
that
I
he
agree.
had done, and what he got the show for.
And I agree that if he would have stayed in WWE, he would have got that belt.
You know what? It's funny because Scott Hall and Nash, they kind of like revolutionized wrestling, but then they also killed it too.
Yep.
All in the same.
Double-edged sword, man.
Yep. And then you got Kevin Nash trying to fuck everybody and their money.
But see, you know what though? The big difference between Scott Hall and Kevin Nash though, Kevin Nash got to a point where he didn't want to put nobody over. Scott Hall put anybody.
Because he had creative, in their contract, they wanted creative control, and they got it.
Shit, that's when everybody else started getting it. When they seen them had it. Hulk Hogan had creative control.
God, remember when you put Hogan's fucking WCW contract up on Wrestleheads?
Mm-hmm.
All the incentives he was getting paid all this money to go fucking eat at this restaurant. Like, it was stupid shit like that. Like, they paid him like $400 a day to eat.
Who, Hogan?
Yeah.
It was all type of
Like
shit.
that contract.
I don't
broke
even know
down-
where that shit's at.
That
It's so
contract,
fucking far
that
down.
WCW contract broke down every single expense. So much money for travel, so much money for lodging, so much money for food, and this is not counting his guaranteed salary.
Yeah, it
for
was what,
performing.
it was what, 1.45 million, and if he hit a certain amount of days, then he got a bonus, and it was incentive laden like a motherfucker. It was easy shit to hit.
He was making money.
It was easy shit to hit.
Steven Marino, Balor needs to stop that Rainbow bullshit.
Sad part is it just started tonight. So
But you know what? Also, they gave Sunny money for food and shit, and she was out there buying Rock and fucking Stone Cold breakfast, and like Jared was like, "You spent $200 for fucking breakfast? Who the fuck eats that much?" And she was saying that she was buying everyone fucking breakfast. That fucking bitch.
Why she a bitch?
She
was
just
with Candido.
She just recently got.
She
fucking,
fucked over Candido, bro.
No, Candido let that shit happen. He was John Morrison before John Morrison.
But I think.
Yeah, but what could
but
he
I
have
think-
done, man?
but I
Besides
think- I
dump her?
think-
Okay, he could have broke up with the bitch.
I think Chris.
They were like
Candido-
high school sweethearts and shit.
No, I think Chris Candido. A lot of it too was the drugs. I mean, you think he wanted Sonny to go sleep with Ahmed Johnson with
Yeah.
the coke? No.
Yeah.
He wanted
that coke.
He needed the coke.
He
That's what
wanted
I'm
that
saying.
coke.
He didn't really want.
So
to
he
do
was
it,
like,
but it was
okay, go
whatever.
ahead, go throw your pussy a party.
That's so
it's
fucked
okay.
up, though. She goes to Ahmed, fucks him, gets the coke, and then does it with Shawn Michaels. And Candido sitting in the room waiting.
Fucking Ahmed was probably hitting from the back with a gallon of milk in his fucking mouth.
Oh, God.
Pearl River
That
Plunger.
motherfucker was, that fool was, he was once upon a time Suge Knight.
Sonny's in the Pornhub
So-
Hall of Fame.
No, he was once upon a time. He was finna get that. He was gonna be the black champion. They liked it, Ahmed Johnson.
They really were.
He was
Ahmed
gonna
Johnson
be
was
the-
dope, man.
Yeah,
when he came out and body slammed
I
Yoko,
wish he would have got bigger tights. I got tired of seeing his ass.
then good old cheeks.
God damn.
Not the
I'm
kind
like,
of black
shit,
cheeks
oh
you
my
wanted to
God.
see, huh?
I think Ahmed somewhere along the line there, he got lazy because, like you said, he was cooking, dude.
Yeah.
He was cooking. Just
I mean,
a little
shit.
bit longer.
Even though he
Ahmed would have got that
fucked
belt.
up with Ron Simmons, and Ron Simmons fucked him up in real life because they had real life fucking problems. But he was still getting that push.
He was getting the push. He really was.
And see, this is a sad night. We got to go back and fucking Wrestleheads in time today.
We ain't even
Talking
worried about
fucking shit.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. I ain't even talking about Raw tomorrow.
Well, fucking Charles said he's not gonna watch it.
You gonna watch it.
I don't see the point.
You're gonna
man.
watch
You
it.
gonna watch it.
I mean, really though, you turn it on tomorrow. The first thing that hits is Roman Reigns' music.
No, it's gonna
What
be
the fuck he gonna say?
it's gonna be Paul Heyman. They're gonna be talking shit, talking about we gone now.
You might get Brock via satellite.
They gonna come there and say, yeah, this is gonna be the last time you're gonna see. We're taking the title with us. Blase, blase, type shit. That's what you're gonna see.
I'm gonna take the title of the fucking UFC.
So
Where is
So
it?
he's gonna do what CM Punk did for that.
Joe's made Ahmed was horrible in Harlem Heat. Well, what the fuck was his name?
Big T.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's where we first seen that gallon of milk and the extra 80 pounds.
It was fucking homogenized milk too at it.
God
It
damn.
wasn't even low fat. It wasn't even fucking too.
When
that
is Drew
was sick.
McIntyre coming back? He should be coming back soon. I think he's ready to go. It's a lot of. It seems like a lot of these cats.
A lot of
who's
those guys from
injured,
NXT, you want
they're
to let them just
fucking-
stay down there.
I told you that shit. I'm like,
Don't come
it,
up.
it scares you. Like,
don't come up because it ain't no.
you like,
good.
man, don't come up. Stay down there.
Stay down
Especially
there where
when
you
you're
be
not
worked out.
Sit there telling like Triple H, like, let me be the crown jewel. I want to stay. I don't want to come up here. I want to stay.
I want to mean something. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's
man.
so sad, man. That's the biggest shit.
No, it's if you go to Raw, you're fucked.
VJ2K.
Pray to go to SmackDown.
Brock's going to defend the title in the UFC.
Against Lashley?
Ain't no fucking telling, especially you got Dana White sitting there fucking chilling at WrestleMania.
Hey,
he owned the goddamn.
You never know. It might be against CM Punk. If he could get past Jackson. I don't think that's even
I think
probable.
CM Punk should get
I'm sorry, you're talking about
CM
worlds of weight classes apart.
I think CM Punk should get that win and then call it a career. Like, hey, you get that W. Like, hey, I got one.
Hey, but Randy, let's be real, man. I'm just being real. We all know you, the CM Punk guy in the room, but CM Punk was at home watching WrestleMania tonight too, no doubt about it. Does that really make him go, boy, when my UFC contract's done, I'm going back?
Hey, if
the money's right.
Because he gonna be the first one to
it's
get fucked.
It's that picture with Vince with the money like this.
Yeah.
No, he gonna be the first one to get fucked if he come back.
I'll say it like this.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be the doghouse.
If Vince dropped that 10 mil on the table when he come back.
Just like in Bronx, put him in the fucking room.
That's retirement money.
It was like this big. Yeah. They were all squeezing in there and shit. JoJo the well. You didn't walk with JoJo, you walked among them.
Nah, but I don't think CM Punk is going to want to come back, and I think honestly CM Punk's going to lose in like the first 2 minutes of the match.
I'm just saying, looking at what he saw tonight, it seemed like nothing's changed from what he talked about. Yeah. So it's like, why would you come back?
Why would anybody?
He's more likely to go to Japan.
There you go.
But so what's going on with Neville?
But then you got to be careful.
I don't know.
That.
That's a curious case right there. Because Neville just said fuck, but see. They gotta realize what they do nowadays is that Rey Mysterio clause, I call it, where they freeze your contract. If you fucking go, you get injured and shit like that, like you pulling this shit, all they do is freeze your fucking contract.
And you still gotta work it when you.
And you still gotta work whatever fucking time you got. You can't wait your contract out. It's just he's just chilling at home, maybe not getting paid. Maybe they giving him something.
Or at least just let him go on the British product, so he don't even have to travel that much.
I think a lot of these dudes live in America now.
Oh.
Travelino said, "I told y'all, UFC and WWE are in cahoots."
Yeah,
that is that does sound like some
who
bullshit.
should be knocking his mouthpiece out that he needs somebody to talk to.
Why else would Dana White be there? Of course,
he was supporting Ronda.
Yeah, he was wearing the rowdy.
His rowdy cash cow.
You think he paid for that seat?
Nah, no, it was comped.
Like Sonny Bono in Casino.
It was comped.
Going in there and fucking putting those extra chips in the drawer. Trying to hide them from the hooker.
Jesus Christ.
Official comment, CM Punk is sucking Dana White's dick. God damn.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I ain't say it.
I don't even know.
That's fucking horrible.
Dick lick White. God damn.
Shit, they paid CM Punk to go over there. He got a nice little paycheck.
But it make him look stupid as fuck.
Well, I mean, shit.
There hasn't been a return on that investment.
Hey, the return was all the people that ordered that pay-per-view, fella.
Official comment.
People fucking ordered that shit.
Official comment. Chuck be wanting some sunny days.
Yeah. Shit.
Man, just to think that Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, like, that was a big reason why they didn't like each other.
Amar said, Action Jackson gonna beat CM Punk's ass like a dirty dish rag.
A dirty dish.
You know, that's him. You hear that shit.
Amazing wrestling. I'm done with WWE. Everyone says that, but we're not.
No, it's like
we're not.
You're watching it, but goddamn, if it's not a frustration. And like I said, it couldn't have been more apparent tonight when the crowd started chanting "boring" and "awful."
This is awful. Yeah, that was.
Remember, like we were talking about how they had all this new crop of wrestlers coming up, and they're not using them right.
They're not using them because the old guard still wants the old wrestlers.
You had a lot of disappointments. It's like all the fans were sitting there betting on Nakamura, and that shit disappointed. You were sitting there betting like, okay, this is Braun Strowman.
CM Punk versus the cameraman.
Joe's man Access had better.
Yeah, honestly, I just get on CM Punk's ass because I know it gets this man right here mad.
It do fuck.
No, it don't. It don't. He got his ass whooped. You can't fucking deny that shit. What irritates me is like hearing Stephanie and keep fucking bringing it up and talking about it. I'm like, but you motherfuckers wouldn't say that shit when he was standing right in front of you.
But she said it because the crowd was fucking egging her on.
Hey,
she had to say something.
But that showed you how important he was and how much that irritated him. Because anybody else, they don't even say shit. They act
well, then
like
fucking come back then.
They act like
Dude, they were chanting his name at at WrestleMania today.
Yeah.
Well, he's good. He's old. He's gonna get knocked out. He ain't gonna want to do nothing anymore.
And don't forget this, fella. How many wrestlers you seen that fucking get fired? They beg him, can we still sell your merch?
Who gives a fuck?
No, they gave him a big time fuck because they knew that's a drawer.
You wouldn't have bought a CM Punk shirt. You would have went to swap meet and fucking made it yourself.
Hey, I don't know what you're
That's
talking
a different story.
about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't support the
WWE
product. I cheat the product.
WWE sells
WWE
5X?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think the WWF sells 5ers, do they?
Yeah, they
Do they?
Mark Henry shirts used to be 6.
God damn.
That's what I do.
That good old George Foreman collection, homie.
I don't even think he had that no more.
It's a,
That shit's all
it's a
Harbor Bay
WWE
now.
Harbor
Rusev Day
Bay?
special.
Shit,
Yeah.
Shaq got some shit
Look
going
at that
on.
smile.
Shaq has that shit going on too.
Go to San Bernardino. We'll talk to the guy that pressed
I
it
mean,
for
we
you.
gotta wrap this up. Some of us gotta be at work at 5, man.
I don't gotta go to work tomorrow, so fuck you.
Like,
Why
I
I'm
mean,
working at 11 tomorrow.
do we have anything to talk about? You want to talk about what's going on tomorrow? Because I got nothing.
Really, there's nothing.
I just hope
really
Lashley
talk
comes out in some form,
Okay.
or there's some surprise. You know what? There was no
What a
surprises.
surprise.
Here's my question. Here's my question to that. Lashley comes out and then Brock bulldozes him. I have a hard time believing they're gonna let Lashley beat Brock.
Not beat him, but just confront him.
Hey, if he go into the UFC, then you can't let it happen. And then you just have
But
him
I
come
think,
back.
but I think
You
Brock,
have him
Brock
get his,
ain't going.
you have him let him get his retribution at SummerSlam.
I don't know, man. That shit's all.
It's kind of hard to scope how everything's gonna go now, man.
I like to see
It's
Offensive
okay.
Pain dominate Braun
You
Strowman
gotta
tomorrow.
you gotta just sit here and call it what it is. We got shell shock tonight.
So what? They're gonna like.
They're
They're gonna bring out.
doing that for a
That's
couple
what
of
I'm
years.
Yeah, for the past
fella.
3 years, man.
So what? So you think they're gonna
This is
bring
the
out
first
like
time you've been shell
someone like
shocked?
Big Cass and give him a big push?
Jesus
Nah,
Christ.
he still needs to.
Colin Cassidy.
You never
They're
know,
not
man.
even gonna call him Big Cass no more.
See,
They're
like,
Colin Cassidy.
How the WWE
Yeah.
fucks everything up? That's what they might fucking do. They might do that type of shit.
If for some reason, God knows reason, Roman gets a title shot tomorrow and he wins,
Why would he get a title shot?
I'm
tomorrow?
asking. Fuck. Who
That
cares?
motherfucker can't even rent
You
a
care,
U-Haul
you
right
probably
now.
just-
Man, he didn't know which side to go when he was walking into the. Oh, this way. Okay. He was so
Roman
fucked
can't
up.
rent a
asking.
U-Haul right now. A title shot.
Hey,
None of those.
You guys said
Those two guys are not gonna wrestle tomorrow.
years
Roman
and
Reigns.
months ago, Roman Reigns
He
is
shouldn't
gonna
even
win.
be there. Shouldn't even show his face.
he need to get
If he
stitched up and go
did
home.
show up
Nah,
and
go
he
ahead.
did win it,
Roman
what
should-
happens?
Roman should be gone until August.
Okay,
SummerSlam.
That's too long.
SummerSlam.
Not to maybe
It's actually
July.
not that long, dude. We're in mid.
Well,
We're in April.
Well, June,
May,
late
July,
June.
August. 2 years that time off.
Read that shit.
Fonzo has officially just asked the dumbest fucking question of the night. God damn.
I fucking hate more.
I
How do you, Amor?
thought I was
He's the only one that knows me by name. Thank you, Amor.
They could hear your slow-mo speech, that's why.
Jesus Christ. This shit been off the rails.
WrestleMania started it.
God
With this
damn.
bullshit. Yeah, because Fonzo, that wouldn't make any sense. You can't. He just.
Did this pay-per-view make any sense?
What I'm saying is he just got bulldozed and now he's gonna give him another title shot tomorrow.
I can see
Nicholas
why he
gets
said
the title
that.
shot tomorrow.
I can see why you say that, but you don't say that. You keep that shit in your fucking mind, man.
It's like Fight Club. You don't talk about it, dude.
Hey, what's he gonna do? Put his career on the line? Is that next? And then he loses again.
And he's done.
Like Undertaker come back later on. or what?
Hey, yeah.
The official-
Obviously, career matches don't matter.
Official Kyle Mack, read that one.
Guy who said Roman gets a shot is drunk. God damn.
No.
He did have some Crown Royal
Not
earlier.
enough. Not enough of that.
Brock Nell's title defense. I don't know, WrestleMania 35.
God damn.
I was just getting ready to say, because who on the Raw roster right now?
Brock
is the champ?
almost has the Undertaker type schedule.
Yep.
It's a damn shame.
There's nobody on Raw right now that can challenge him. Nobody. He's beating everybody.
Who the fuck? Strowman, but he's
You can't say.
He's
shit.
You can't say Strowman.
One
Strowman went down
F5,
with
but
one
he's
F5.
but he's tagging with little girls
One
now.
F5, fella,
The little boy. Little boy.
Nah, that's a
I
little
give
girl.
Roman credit. Roman took 6, and one of those F5s went through a table.
Yeah.
For Braun, it was just one in the ring.
And he got busted open the hard way.
It was just one in the ring, and that was it. Nicholas wouldn't even been able to help him.
Jesus Christ.
Nicholas.
Hey Randy, who's been gargling Brock tonight?
Hey, and real shit.
Shit,
And-
Gargling in their sack.
And real shit. I bet you Brock Lesnar would have F5'd the kid too. And Vince would have said,
Fuck your kid.
we'll pay the parents, it's good TV.
He was like, fuck your kid, just like he told Heath Slater.
Samoa Joe versus Brock.
Fuck
that already
your
happened,
kids.
though.
Already happened.
Ronda versus Chuck.
Samoa Joe pushed him to the limit and nothing.
Nicholas can beat Brock.
It's sad to wrap this shit up. Ronda Rousey, you surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah, I got off of Ronda because she did good, man.
Like, yeah.
I got off of her. She
You
did
gotta
good.
give her props, man.
Fuck
like,
that bitch.
yeah.
With a little bit more training, she's going to be up there, dude.
She's almost there.
Someone said that her fucking attire was horrible, which I also agree. Her whole attire was horrible. It was
She
stupid.
was doing the Roddy Piper shit.
She needs to invest in knee pads, bro. She already got Matt Burn right there.
Eventually, this stuff's gonna come. She just wrestled her first match. I mean, you gotta give her. Rusev used to start off barefooted.
Yeah, didn't he hurt his
So he
feet?
broke his fucking foot.
Yeah, then he had to put on boots.
When
And even then, he came back. He was wearing them high school wrestling shoes.
10 midgets versus
And
Lesnar.
then he finally put on some traditional
The
boots.
pancakes.
Yeah.
The pancakes.
Hawkins versus Brock. Hornswoggle versus Brock.
Just face it, man. Brock's got the belt. He ain't coming back till summer.
That motherfucker got a stranglehold on that shit.
So, Roman has to beat. He has to beat him. Because who else can beat him?
That makes no sense.
But who else can beat him then?
He can't ask for it. Look at how many shots Roman didn't have.
There would have to be like a triple threat match or something.
Roman can't beat him either.
It would have to be a triple threat match.
They didn't made Roman where he's basically fucking Brock Lesnar is Okada to his Kenny Omega.
Pretty much.
It's like,
And even in the triple threat and fatal four-way, Brock wins those matches.
yeah.
Yeah.
You had to put 6 or 7 motherfuckers in there.
They've thrown every match at him. The only thing I can honestly take solace in is Mark Henry is now in the Hall of Fame. I don't have to worry about him doing any more run-ins on Brock and getting his ass beat.
Man, Brock must have something on Vince, man. He must have a sex tape with Vince and Trish or something.
See, look, this is the thing about it.
It really kind of makes you wonder because McMahon, this is weird for him to continue to do business.
Well, no, you know, and I was reading that shit earlier. The only one was really fucking Trish was The Rock. That was The Rock.
Roman needs to pull a WCW and tase Lesnar to win the title.
That's where it's going.
That's what Corn Fan 420 said.
That's where it's fucking going.
All they're going to do is have Brock get up, pull the darts out, and still go F. It ain't going to work.
Film it and bring out that Glock, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that.
Did the Undertaker come and do like this?
No.
Oh, man, yeah.
Hey, I could always wrestle if I want to talk shit about WCW. I got that.
Yeah, because Kevin Nash ended Goldberg's streak just to get poked in the chest by Hogan.
Horrible.
Yep.
This is sad.
This is definitely some of those wrestling travesties.
It's like
Russo
like,
Book Mania. I don't think Russo Book.
You know how this day feel like if we would have came here with news like breaking news, Vince McMahon just went in the casket. You know, it feels like one of them days, like a sad day.
Vince is still booking this shit, and his age is really showing how he's booking it.
Yep. I can't agree more with you.
Y'all
And you got too many people saying yes. And all the writers that say, hey, maybe we should go another way, they wind up getting fired. And you know they do because
the fucking Road Dogg's still there, fucking writing right.
He's from
on
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Fucking Jerry Book Mania. Kyle Mack breaking news. Brock's a bitch.
God damn. Yeah, you know, I remember what, a year ago I was like, man, I used to say stuff about this saying, you know, if he cared about the business, how could he feel like this is right?
Now, hey, someone says VJ2K give Triple H full control, but you think Triple H is putting himself in these matches, or is that Vince telling Triple H, hey, can I have you in this match, please?
I think it's both.
Yeah, because they pretty much ride those tricycles every year now.
Yeah.
But you know what though? Well, yeah, but he was in the beginning of the show, wasn't he? Like the third match, fourth match.
They were. Yeah.
They couldn't.
No, pretty early, yeah.
If you look at the shit and the
They
justification,
were number 4.
and the justification, you had somebody as green coming in there. You couldn't justify being higher up in the car.
I was really shocked that Shane's match went on after theirs, though.
Yeah.
And I think that was because of Daniel Bryan.
And see the thing about with Shane, I think what's going to start to happen is, I think Shane's going to be the one that gets full control, and I think Stephanie and Triple H.
They run both shows the way they run SmackDown. WWE would be in good hands.
Yeah. See, that's the difference. You see the difference in the two shows, like how they sit there talk shit about SmackDown. SmackDown is the better run show. You get better storylines.
format
The
is just a
wrestling
lot
better.
better.
It's just they beat them. It just Raw got every fucking body.
Raw has 3 hours.
That too.
Seemed like Raw booked fucking Shinsuke versus AJ tonight.
That did look like a Raw booking.
That looked like a Raw booking right there.
Which means it had to be a Vince booking.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Y'all do your little thing, tumble around, yeah. I mean, the best shit was
he
at the
probably
end.
told him, we're going to give you a sequel. So you got to save
But
something
why?
next time.
Well, for fucking Fastlane?
I don't know, man.
Great Balls of Bullshit, whatever they call it.
Randy can beat Brock's ass.
Okay,
Great balls
But-
of bullshit.
Didn't they give Seth Rollins over an hour on Raw?
Yeah, that motherfucker had like an hour and
And
5
they
fucking minutes.
couldn't give fucking Shinsuke and AJ 30
No,
minutes?
because on Raw they need to kill time.
They needed to
At
kill the whole
WrestleMania
hour.
they were trying to save time. And shouts out to Seth Rollins, man. He came back. Good comeback story. Him and Daniel Bryan.
That was actually a really, really good match.
But you see, with the Seth Rollins shit, he was like shit for, he been back, over a year?
Yeah.
They usually say, like, motherfuckers with the major knee injuries, they usually
It takes
take
them a year and a half.
to get back. Because he was out there wrestling scared when he came back. Because,
Shit,
you don't want to, I get it. You don't want
Anyone would, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't,
You don't
can't
get
blame the
hurt
guy. He had major knee fucking surgery.
Yeah.
We gotta end this show, man.
Yeah.
Randy can't beat Brock's ass.
Hit that motherfucker with a car.
With a brick.
Break in a car.
Fuck this. Bring out the Glock, bro.
Shit.
Time to lay down. Now.
Throw that nigga into a refrigerator.
You ain't even gotta do that. All you gotta do is invite Cain Velasquez to dinner.
And Overeem.
Overeem.
More Cain though. Because Overeem pretty much just went with the strategy of where he was weak and just beat him up right there. Kane just beat the shit out of him all around.
Hey, that's pretty smart. You can't knock intelligence.
Let's be real, Brock was looking like Roman Reigns in that fight.
Cameraman versus Lesnar. Low blow that bitch. God damn.
And see, the last thing with this shit, and we get the fuck out of here, I just didn't get, like, why do you have to have Brock Lesnar just barnstorm fucking people? Or tonight, Roman Reigns. Like, he couldn't get no real offense. He was taking the ass.
He got the shit.
That was a squash match, too. That was another squash match.
It was a glorified squash match.
I thought it was
Roman had a couple of,
Superman punches, that was it.
couple of spears.
And I think the bigger
Didn't have-
question,
didn't have
I think the
offense.
bigger question to add on what you're saying, Randy, if Roman would have won the night, you could have set up the rest of your year at least through Survivor Series. But now that Brock won, you got nothing for tomorrow. You got nothing for the next show. What the fuck are you gonna do? They're gonna go Fonzo's route and give Roman another shot? How many fucking times is he gonna need it? Is John Cena gonna challenge The Undertaker again?
Oh, God.
It's probably gonna go the way Jose called it at the beginning of the fucking show.
Taker
Undertaker
versus Brock
fucking
next year.
Brock.
Or at SummerSlam.
God.
God, man.
I guarantee you this. If they do that shit tomorrow, it will be a show tomorrow.
You know what?
It will be a show.
Brock's still going to be signed with the
Bury
WWE.
them motherfuckers.
Look, Brock's still with the WWE. I think he's just doing this one match to help out Dana because he lost fucking Jones.
And
He lost fucking McGregor. So he needs some fucking star power in his fucking promotion.
Yeah, because they had like 4 fighters pull out
He-
Saturday's
he-
fight.
I didn't even notice that there was a fight last night.
He loved fucking Dana White's dick. Like, he loved it long and deep. Like, he really loved the motherfuckers over there.
But Vince fucking likes it too, though. He likes doing business with them.
And
They do have a backdoor deal.
no, that's
They have to.
if you look at it,
Just like
All the
ECW and
all
WWF
the
back
shit-
in the day,
all
huh?
the
And no
shit
one knew
Dan-
about it.
all the shit Dana White, you look at Dana White, all the shit he talks, he's just a fucking clone of Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
All the shit he done, it's Vince McMahon shit. It's the McMahon playbook 101. Everything he do, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's just in a different fucking universe. And that's the thing about it. Oh no, I'm not like Vince McMahon. Yeah, you is. You trying to be just like him.
Yeah.
Cause you see, it works. That's why you bring in his stars.
I don't know who's gonna beat Brock though.
And it was about Goldberg saying he was.
He would have to get stripped for that shit.
Didn't Goldberg in his speech? Didn't he say he was part Dan Severn?
Who?
Yeah.
Goldberg said he's part Dan Severn?
He said that in his Hall of Fame speech.
But he said he was a part of a lot. He was a part.
He
of
should
a
get
lot
speared off a fucking bridge for saying that.
And he also said he still had another match left in him too. So be worried about that.
Hey, that's your opponent. He come in here, he's spinning Brock.
Hey, no, you just give it the good old fucking triple threat: Undertaker, Brock, and Goldberg.
Shit, 53, 50, or 51. No, he'd be in December. So 53, 50, and 40.
I really don't know what you can do to stand
Sound
up
like
to
lottery
this.
numbers.
It's tough. It's tough to say how you can stand up to it. Cause what? Let's say the locker room all goes on strike. Then Vince is just gonna get a whole bunch of indie wrestlers.
You gonna get the
to fill
motherfuckers up from NXT.
He's gonna pull all the NXT guys up.
And they gonna fucking sit there and take that shit.
And they'll be glad because they'll probably get paid more than what they're getting in NXT.
Yeah, their money goes up.
So there's no way to do anything.
Goldberg versus Undertaker. Fuck.
Get ready.
Dana Vince got a
Honey-
joint contract for
Honey Cocaine 5150 said that.
Was that Corn Fan 420, 420? Dana and Vince got a joint contract for Lesnar's booty.
God damn. Pink butthole.
It's true.
Hey, AJ Styles is 40. And that's the thing about it, AJ is 40. In that ring, he did not look 40.
Yep.
He moved. And see, the bad part about this shit
When they
is
booked that match, it
you
seemed like
can
it was
see where
boring.
Roman can have good matches with people like him, and AJ has some great matches together. And you see the different people he could work with. And you see he do go through all this shit, and then he get to Lesnar, he gets no offense. He gets to not show none of his moves, no nothing. And to me, that has to be Brock Lesnar saying, nah, he's not big enough. I got to squash him. I got to squash him because that's what everybody expects.
I'll move.
I'll take, wait a minute, we got to count. 3 Superman punches? Or you got 4. 4 Superman punches, 2 or 3 spears, that's it. That's all you get to do. Because remember, he's the one that didn't want to work with Dean Ambrose. And remember, like I said, that was a shit show. I said, you could tell. You had Dean Ambrose had to get suplexed on chairs and all type of shit. Brock Lesnar didn't want to take shit.
See, but the way the crowd was reacting to the match, they've had enough of Brock. If no one can beat him on the current roster right now, someone will have to come in like a thief in the night and fucking beat him.
It's not only they had enough, they get tired of seeing the
Same
shit.
match. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar do suplexes, beat the shit out of somebody, and nobody can touch him.
And on that note, dude, this show's over,
Yeah.
man. I'm going home. Hey, and give me
Peace
credit.
out.
It wasn't me tonight.
Yeah, I know. Trevor Lee would say, why Judy
Hey, Charles.
Judy Bagwell
Hey, so who
was
kidnapped
busy,
Samoa
she couldn't
Joe,
tag.
You ever find out who kidnapped Samoa
Everybody bringing
Joe?
up Judy Bagwell lately.
Hey, I just pressed end, right?
Yeah, you can. It's gonna save it anyway, so just press share.
Damn, that sounded wet, bro. You might want to check yourself out.
JR, you might want to check yourself out.
And did you pause?
I gotta press,
Pause.
gotta press record again, right?